것들은 빼고 최근에 WC 4만 파고들면은 이 선수 충분히 상위로 올라갈 수 있을 만한 값어치를 지닌 선수입니다.
어떻게 보면 시즌 마감 이후에 차기 시즌
Okay.
이전까지 WCG의 어떤 그 활약이 양 선수에게는 가장 큰 목표라고 볼수
testing.
있습니다.
그 목표를 세우기 위해서 건너야 하는 서로
Got
상대방의
water in my
생각이
ears, so I can't even
셈법입니다.
tell. The volume is good. Sounds decent, huh? Oh, the VOD got really soft. I don't know what's going on with this set of VODs, I guess, maybe. Welcome.
경기 만나보겠습니다. 먼저 박세정 선수의
Please
진영부터
join me for some Starcraft.
박세정.
I'm getting your soul swallowed.
자, 세로 방향 적읍니다. 김정우. 색으로 시작합니다. 김정우 선수.
네. 참 박세영 선수가 분명히 어쨌든 그
I need to
WCG
change the name.
포스
This
시즌에서
is effort versus
승리를
pure.
떠나서 토스전에서의 같은 프로토스들끼리의 대결에서 참 관심이 가는 경기를 보여줬는데 이제 저그전이 변수가 될 거고 왜냐면
I'm
지금
gonna go
저그전이 가장 부진합니다 박세영 선수가.
get snacks while people join in.
박세정 선수의 대프로토스전은 사실 최상급이라고 해도 과언이 아닐 정도의 모습을 보여주는데 문제는 그런 그 기타 타종족들
그렇죠.
했을 때 좀 아쉬운 모습들이 종종 등장했었거든요.
네, 그 저그전도 프로게이머 데뷔 이후에 가장 부진한 승률이라서
네.
참 박세영 선수가 어떻게 이겨나갈지. 근데 상대적으로 김정우 선수는 토스전이 가장 좋아요 또. 프로토스전이 11승 5패로 무려 68%가 넘는 아주 놀라운 성적을 보여주고 있어서
네.
분명히 어떤 김정우 선수가 그래도 우세하다 이렇게는 볼 수 있을 것 같습니다.
그렇습니다. 자, 김정우 선수. 전반적인 상황에서 상대 종족에 대한 강함을 보여줬을 때는 상대적으로 이제 박세정 선수보다는 김정우 선수가 좀 더 좋아 보이는 그런 그림인데요.
일단은 그래도 빠른 서치로
네.
박세영 선수가 김정우 선수의 본질을 확인해 볼 수 있는 상황을 만들었고요. 아무래도 선스포니 풀이기 때문에 포지를 지을 수밖에 없을 것 같은데요.
자, 사실은 박세정 선수와 김정우 선수는 전 시즌 김정우의 영광 그때의 그림자에 있었던 선수 중에 한 명이 바로 박세정 선수입니다. 4강전 경기에서 맞붙었을 때 3대5로 때 박세정이 그냥 됐었죠.
그렇죠.
네. 자, 그런 상황이기 때문에 그 그림자. 자, 박세정이 제대로 좀 가슴 아프게 지금 담아두고 있을 듯합니다. 자, 포지를 소환하는 그런 그림이었고 이제 앞마당을 얻는 김정우 선수고요.
그래도 어쨌든 첫 정찰로 박세영 선수가 보고 시작하는가 했더니 김정우 선수가 드론으로 프로브를 잡아가지고
네.
1세트 때부터 이 신경전이 장난이 아닙니다.
더더군다나 약간 자신 없는 종족전을 펼쳤을 때 정찰 병력이 저기 잡혀버리면 굉장히 좀 기운이 좀 빠지는데요.
그럼요.
네.
거기에다가 이렇게 뭐 가장 좋은 시나리오가 이제 생더블이죠.
그렇죠.
네, 근데 어쨌든 이렇게 선포지 갔는데 프로브 읽고 또 보내요. 이건 굉장히 좀 부담스러울 수 있는 거죠.
그다음 미네랄까지 들고 가는 급한 마음을 보일 수 있었는데, 자, 이 구적을 슬슬 막아 놓을 준비를 합니다. 자, 상대편 진영의 움직임을 살펴보고 있는 김정우와 박세정.
그러면서 추가 확장까지 현재 그림까지는 어쨌든 그 일반적인 더블 엑서스를 상대로 한 저그의 운영이라고 볼 수가 있겠고요.
그렇습니다. 김정우 선수 5시입니다. 5시에 바로 해처 하나 덮여졌고, 자, 박세정 앞마당이 완성되기만을 기다리고 있습니다. 조금 더 살펴봐야죠. 박세정.
네.
자, 미네랄까지 들고 있는데요.
특히나 김정우 선수의 스타일 자체도 과감한 공격력이 돋보이는 선수라서
네.
현재 어떤 그 세로 방향이라는 말이죠. 충분히 어떤 그
Ooh, Family Heroes of the Storm. That's awesome.
이런 형태의
If you are here
플레이가 나올 수 있어서
네.
to hear this, then I hope you have fun with that. That sounds cool.
정찰에 좀 신경을 많이 써야 됩니다.
그렇습니다. 바로까지 한번 살펴봅니다. 박세정 선수 역시 이제 감이 슬쩍 왔기 때문에 본진 지역에
It's a good way to connect with people.
또 다른 지역을 살펴봅니다. 박세정 긴장감 잘 유지하고 있고요.
Oh my god.
한국에서
Wait, who are those guys?
그런 장면들을 많이 봐서 그런지 외국이 약간
Hello?
흉내를 내는 그런 그림이었고요. 네.
Why do I have the? I mean, for some reason I have an impression that like I should recognize them.
긴장감 잘 유지하고 있고요.
Are those devs or something like that? Maybe they're just random guys. I think it's the black shirts. Make me think that they look like devs for some reason. I don't know. Sometimes devs would visit Starcraft matches. Maybe not devs actually, but sometimes important people. I guess they usually wore suits. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Got water in my ear, and it's not coming out. I'm not sure it's due.
이런 식의 플레이가 예전에도 이제 간혹 있긴 했어요. 왜냐면 스타게이트 글쎄 스타게이트를 야
Bugging me.
이거는
네.
좀 그러니까 아무래도 일반적으로 이제 스타게이트를
Bugging me.
만들어서 저그들이
Come on, I wish I could just like
강한 어떤 그 초회처리 상태에서 빠른 뮤탈리스크와 스콜지를 동반한
suction my ear or something like that.
그런 형태 플레이를 많이 하기도 하는데
네.
아마 서치를 해보니까 그런 형태 플레이보다는
Oh, the lings! Oh no! The cannon! Where was the... He just like left the door open, I guess. That wasn't even that many lings, dude.
그래도 이거는 정찰은 많이 하기도
How many lings is this? Like 8, 10 lings? There's even a zealot there. Hard to count. I think it's 10 lings. And they just ignore the zealot, go after the cannon. Then he starts going to work. Okay, he's microing the zealot pretty well. He's guarding the Dragoon as if it was a cannon. Now he's like, okay, I've gotten a couple probes, gotten the cannon, gotta get out. But now does he go all in off that? There's no defense. Go in. Oh, he's trying to sneak by again. He's just being disruptive. Oh, he shuts down another cannon. The Spire is almost done. The Spire's almost done? Does he have Stargate? Whoa! Oh! Whoa! He's not going mutas, he's going hatcheries. Interesting. Adds 2 hatcheries immediately. This is effort on the right, by the way. Freaking ear is water.
스커트가 없더라도 뮤탈리스크를 드래곤으로 일단 막겠다는 생각인 것 같고요.
So he's like, all right, he's on the defensive. Now I can macro up. So instead of trying to go all in, he's gonna use this as an opportunity to become the swarm.
야, 이거 짠에는 공일업의 어떤 그 타이밍을 지금 박세준 선수가 놀리고 있는 거라서. 네, 이거 김정우 선수가 지금 빨리 파악을 해야 되고요. 스코지 일단 들어가서
maybe
it'll stop the water from getting out. Some of it came out there, right? Oh, wait. I just have to sit like this. I have to stop touching my ear and just sit like this, don't I? Let gravity do its thing.
이 플레이는 조심해야 될 게 저글링입니다. 아, 이거 저글링에 휘둘리기 시작하면
Oh no.
드래곤 다 잃고 이런 건뭐 못할 껴도 되고.
그렇죠.
병력을
That's significant on links. It's interesting that Pure decided to put pressure on him with Dragoons. This is a weird play with the Dragoons instead of Zealots. I guess he's not getting Stargate, so he's like, I'm gonna get Dragoons in case of mutas instead of Stargate. This is interesting. We saw him upgrading at the Cybernetics Core earlier, and it must have been Goon range. Singularity charge. Let's go in again. You can't start building the cannons when they're attacking. They counterattack though. He only needs 2 Sunkens. They're doing a little bit of a trade. Oh, is it an Artosis pylon? So this is his 3rd. If he loses that, it's not the end of the game if he does enough counter damage. He get his chance to see if his gateways were unpowered. Oh, now the Zerglings are coming. Oh no. Yeah, this is just gonna fend us off. So he lost drones, I think. And he lost the sunks, some other stuff, but he's gonna keep the main architecture of that base.
자, 드래곤 컨트롤을 통해서 일단 저글링들을 상대해 주는데
He's gonna kill all these Dragoons.
이걸 생각해 볼 수가 있습니다. 프로토스는요. 하이템플러 없이 지상 유닛만으로
Yeah,
적을
those are
상대한다는
bad.
것은
Okay, but he seems to be
굉장히 어렵습니다.
Pure seems to be mostly fine though. Oh, but then the mutas come in. And what does he have against mutas? A Dragoon? A few? It's better than nothing actually.
네, 이제 편안한 김정우 선수 위쪽으로 올라갑니다. 여기도 역시 캐논 하나. 템플 아카이브가 지금 소환되고 있는 가운데 이쪽 지역에 대한 움직임들을 더 편안하게 가져갈 수 있고 지상 병력 질러 저글링으로 상대할 수 있는 상황.
But it's not enough.
공중과 지상을 다 장악하고 있는 김정우
Muta's
선수.
too mobile. So now he's getting the Temple Archives up, but it's too late. He was aiming for Archons, I guess. Interesting game. Interesting game because Pure, he just didn't go freaking here.
그 전에 어떤 피해를 받으면 안 되는데 지금도 저글링 단일 빼가지고 흔들리지 않았습니까? 그러니까 이런 식의 어떤 실수가
Pure just didn't go for Stargate at all.
시작이 되지 않았나 싶습니다.
자, 새로운 시도
He just didn't want to do it.
4게이트웨이 전략을 시도를 했었던 박스.
And I wonder because like he wouldn't do that unless it was valid. Pure's not a bad player. He must have rehearsed this strategy, but at the same time we do kind of see why Stargate tech is the tech, But he had some kind of plan, it just didn't pay off. And I mean, I don't know if you can even judge the lack of Stargate play there because it was just like, his front door was open. And the Lings got in and killed the cannon and he just like, kinda just didn't hold on from there, Is today Wednesday? It is, right? Yeah, okay.
두 번 세트입니다. 프로토스 이제 1시 막세정. 그리고 7시 저거 김정우 선수입니다. 제가
Freaking water, man. In my ear.
네. 이제 소리를 좀 중계하다 보니까 가끔 꿈에서 나온 게 현실이
Let's just sit like this for a while.
다시 한번 그 사과 말씀드리겠습니다.
I don't know if this has never actually worked though.
팬 여러분께 다시 한번 그 양해 말씀드리겠습니다. 일단 두 선수는 그런 적이 없습니다. 네.
제가 괜히 죄송하네요. 왜냐하면 저는 그 스타리그 중계를 했었기 때문에 제가 짚어줬어야 되는데.
Someone's gonna tune in and see me like this. Like, what the heck?
제 잘못이죠.
Moletrap doing?
제가 잘못했어요. 죄송합니다.
자, 어쨌든 그 이런 거 좀 생각해 볼 수가 있겠죠, 박세영 선수.
I want to say good question. No idea.
이동 선수도 그렇고 다분히 어떤 그 공격 타이밍을 제대로 잡을 줄 아는 선수들은
네.
상대 어점을 그냥 지나치지 않습니다.
그렇죠. 네.
네. 그렇기 때문에 그런 어떤 실수가 나오지 않게끔 최대한 좀 세심하게 신경 써야 될 것 같고요.
Effort's good player.
자, 바로 이것이 사랑의 성금 모으기 그 모금함인데 현장에서 여러분들의 그 나타난 손길을 기다리고
What's
있습니다.
that?
울트 아동 복지와 함께하는 사랑의 성금 모으기 이벤트 많은 참가 부탁드리겠습니다. 자, 이제 김정우 선수 이제 스포니풀.
네. 구버프를 시작을 하면서
네.
프로브 정찰됐고요. 포지를 강제하려는 생각이죠.
전마당 지역에 일단은 파이런만 덩그러니 있는 그런 상황. 김정우 선수 역시 저 워낙 뭐랄까요 1경기 8강 1경기에서 이재호 선수가 보여준 것이기 때문에 좀 신중하게 드론으로 좀 살펴보는 그런 그림이었고요.
I just need to give up and commit to the fact that my ears can have water in it for the rest of my life.
그냥 저기다 해처리 바로 필 생각이네요. 그러니까 김정우 선수가 프로브 정찰 때문에 앞마당에서 해처리 건설이 조금이라도 방해받지 말고 그냥 여기다 하자. 이런 생각이 같습니다.
굉장히 먼 지역에 일단 해처리 선택을 했습니다.
His second hatchery is up on the top left. That's very interesting. That's gutsy, man.
뭐 드론을 붙이
That's gutsy.
상황이 좀
I guess it's
거리가
because
멀어서
네.
the probe was blocking him, and
그런 부분이 단점이 될 수는 있겠지만은 그래도 방해받고 심리적으로 좀
he needed a
영향받는
second
부분은
base to have gas or something, maybe depending on his strategy.
나쁠 건 없죠.
뭐 김정우 선수의 플레이 스타일 중에 하나가 좀 마이웨이 그런.
But he's like, I'm gonna have map control.
우리가 생각한 그 그림들을 어떻게 보면은 쭉 이어 나갔을 때는 어느 누구보다 강한 모습을 보여주는데요. 그래서 많은 선수들이
Come on, 3 hatcheries. 3 fast hatcheries. No, just pure respawn by... Does he know about the other hatchery? I mean, there's a spawning pool, but he... I don't know if he...
가난한 빌드이지만 결국 상대는 더블렉이고
I don't know, this is interesting.
최소한으로도 그래도 비용 쓰게끔
How does pure respawn? I almost feel like he
3회 처리 늘리고
almost didn't even need a cannon, maybe. But after last game, maybe he wants it anyways. Mini wouldn't have made a cannon.
프로브 정찰을 시도를 하고 있습니다. 박세정 선수. 3회 처리 11시까지 얻어내고 있는 김정우 선수의 그림.
Maybe he would have made gateways anyways.
네, 뭐 1세트에서 박세영 선수의 빠른 공업과 스타게이트 없이 플레이하는 그 타이밍을 한번 봤는데 일단 실패로 돌아왔기 때문에 다시 한번 박세영 선수의 이번 2세트의 전략은 무엇일지 한번 봐야 될 것 같고요.
네. 자, 앞마당 가스 준비.
네, 이번 경기는 스타게이트 올리면서 가지 않을까 싶어요.
어떤 선택을 할까요? 이제 박세정 선수가 조금 더 살펴보는 그런 그림이고요.
네. 어쨌든 이 정찰을 통해서 뭐 11시 파악했고 저글링 2기 외에 계속
I feel like maybe I should
봤기 때문에 입구 캐논은 이제 더 이상 필요가
clean my ear
없죠.
again, but I don't think that'll actually help.
이유가 있었네요. 일단은 김정우 선수가 먼 곳 드론만 찍겠다는 생각이 있었기 때문에 스타게이트 자연스럽게 일반적인 선택을 합니다. 프로토스.
Well,
질러 푸시 준비.
저 질러 푸시는 좋네요. 오버로드 봤기 때문에 저글링을 4기 정도 더 생산해야 될 것 같고요.
네. 자, 그러면서 스파이어 한 번에 터져 나올 수 있는 양을
Spire.
좀 많이 하기 위해서 좀 준비를 하고 있습니다.
So he gets to scout off on this. I think it's a spire. I just heard the Greencaster say spire, even though I was looking at my monitor.
네.
커서 나오기 전까지 이거 좋죠. 왜냐면 말씀드린 것처럼 초반에 어떤
Wait, did Artosis move already?
입구에 캐논을 하나 짓느냐, 2개 짓느냐.
This is first stream from my new house in Canada. Or is he there like, oh, because his family was going to move earlier, right? So he's probably there with the movers. He's going to go back to Korea for a bit, I bet.
e스포츠를 사랑하시는 새싹 여러분들이요.
장래였던 또 프로게이머가 나올 수도 있고.
White guy in the audience.
굉장히 관심 있게 지켜보는.
Gotta show him.
어린 친구들이었고요. 저글링 질러 3기가 입구를 막고 있는 걸 봤습니다. 이제 포지 돌리는 것도 확인했고요. 아직까지 캐논 하나, 방어 타워 들어가는 돈 대신에 다른 지역에 투자를 했고 해처리를 더 늘리고 있는 김정우 선수인데요.
자, 지금 박찬호 선수의 전략은 어쨌든 스타게이트가 있긴 하지만은 지상 유닛 중심으로 공업을 해주는 모습이고 일단 커서 리버보다는 말이죠.
네. 자, 안쪽으로 오버로드 살짝 밀어넣고 그래도 정보를
트릭 썼어요.
오!
포지 업그레이드가 트릭이었네요. 그러니까
로버트 서포트 베이. 네.
커세어
Corsair's out.
보여주긴 했지만
Being a little bit gutsy. I guess, oh, that's the second Corsair. Corsair Reaver. Interesting.
야, 베이컨데요, 나름.
박세정 선수가 1세트, 2세트 모두 짜임새 있는 준비를 해요.
What's all this that they're saying about me in the other stream? What are you talking about? What other stream? What are they saying?
끊어줘야 되는데 스컬지가 양쪽으로 옵니다. 양쪽으로.
이거는 확인이 되겠네요.
저글링.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. How you doing, the real hustle? I would love to know.
중요한데 봤네요.
네.
맞죠.
자, 이런 거는 재미가 될 듯 보이는데요.
그러니까 지금 바로 나름 이제 페이크를 썼지만
I don't know what the other stream means.
네.
히드라리스크가 수비할 수 있는. 그건 이제
이거까지 잡았고요.
There's more than one other stream.
셔틀 잡으려고.
그렇죠.
타임이 좋으면.
자, 리버까지 제대로 확인을 했고요. 이렇게 되면은 박세정 선수가 초반에 준비한 것들 약간 비틀어놓는다는 성공을 했습니다만 제대로 한 방 먹이지
I think I might be
못했습니다.
getting trolled.
어쨌든 그 커서의 공업과
That's okay though.
그 소급 셔틀로 견제를 한번
Can handle it.
하겠지만은 문제는 김정은 선수가 파악을 해버렸기 때문에
그리고 히드라거든요.
만약에
네.
이게 만약에 저 페이크 통했잖아요. 그러면 통했으면은 그 멀티 지역 쪽에 히드라이스크가 다수가 필요가 없어요.
This is really interesting. He's gotten
해버렸기 때문에 지금 상당히 조심해야 됩니다.
Reavers, but so he's going Hydras,
그가 왔고 이제 셔틀은
which is like kind of not what you.
갈 길을 갈 준비를 하는데 저글링이 일단 그 길을
Against Reavers, you really want to try and take air control, right? So does he only have one Stargate? Maybe he has two Stargates. He's got a lot of Corsairs. Okay, it's too late. He's got too many Corsairs now.
자, 그런데 리버가
I think there's only one Stargate though. But he's really okay. Now he has to defend with these Reavers. He's like, you can't go out and harass with those Reavers, or I'm gonna run you over. Did he just kill a Templar? Or was that just a Zealot? Oh, it's just a Zealot. Okay. I didn't think he had Templar archives, but I was a little confused. And is it just the one Reaver? Oh, it's just the one Reaver. He's trying to block it really hard though. Ooh, oh, it was almost a really. It was a good scarab. It was almost a really good scarab. Corsair is still running around, being obnoxious probably. That's what they do.
일단 그래서 커세와 아주 적극적으로 이제 이동을 하고 있습니다만 히드라리스크가 자리를 좀 잡고 있는 그런 그림이고요.
상당히 지능적이네요. 원래 타이밍 자체가 견제하면서 동시에 최소한 이 미네랄 멀티 두 번째 확장 기지까지도 박상선수가 넥서스를 소환해야 되는데 이 압박 때문에 지금 견제는 견제대로 못 가고
네.
멀티는 멀티대로 못 가고 이거 이거
Oh, the Reaver! Whoa.
잘 막았고요.
The second Reaver's about to pop out, so he's gonna be okay in a second. That was like kind of close. That cannon was warping in at just the perfect moment too. Oh wait, oh, that was the second Reaver. Here's the first one, getting free drone kills. He's done so many free Overlord kills too. Oh, there's the Scourge. He's gonna try and take the air. I don't know about this. Do not know about this.
박상현 선수 나름 위기감을 느꼈고 현재당에서 뭔가 해야 된다는 걸 알았기 때문에 지금은 분명히 박상현 선수가 효과를 봤습니다.
그렇습니다. 게다가 이제 투리버까지 생산이 됐고 공인업 때 거기서 또 가죠.
Oh, Spore Colony says hello, and he's just gonna have to get out. Oh, it looks like he lost one Corsair.
멀티 준비해야 됩니다, 박상현 선수. 리버 나왔고.
So multi-pronged
이동하면서 많은 수의 오버로드를 잡아내면서
attack.
히드라이스크의 어떤 충원 자체를 늦춰버렸기 때문에 지금이 멀티 타이밍이에요, 박세현 선수는.
자, 인구수가 좀 늘어났습니다. 차이가 좀 나죠. 한 40 정도 차이가 나는 가운데 또 하나의 멀티를 가지고 준비하는 박세정 선수.
미네랄 뚫어놔야 리버가 올 텐데.
네. 자, 이쪽 지역 열어놨죠. 문 리버 가는 길. 그리고 중앙 지역에 있던 커서 조금씩 끊어줍니다. 다시 한번 셔틀이 이동할 준비를 하는데 진력과 더불어서 한시의 데미지가 좀 커질 수 있습니다. 여기 위험할 수 있어요.
근데 타이밍이 너무 좋네요.
There's a lot of zealots, by the way. A lot of strong speed upgrade zealots. I don't know what their upgrades are, but there's no upgrades on the Zerg units. Ooh, okay, he gets the Reavers in there. They don't. Oh, I think the shuttle just died, but it's okay because the Reavers are in there. Although if he can snipe them somehow, he's trying to. There's too many zealots. Oh, this is a brutal attack. Beautiful. I was gonna say beautiful and brutal at the same time. And there goes the third. Probably? I think you just turn on the Scourge, I think. Oh no. The Scourge are like, we're gonna cut him off. There it goes.
날리면서 자신은 미네랄 멀티 돌리고. 어차피 지금 커세어가 있는 상황에서 체제 전환은 힘들단 말이죠. 자원적으로도 김정은 선수가. 이제는 뭐 템플러만 갖추면 템플러 갖춰도 되고 아니면 그냥 어차피 히드라 중심이니까 리버도 있고 드래곤만 갖춰도 되겠네. 왜냐면 쏟아질 수 있는 게 한계가 있거든요. 김정우 선수는.
그렇죠.
템플러도 있고.
야, 이러면 거의 완벽한 대비가 돼 있습니다. 진출하기에 박세영 선수.
네.
자, 11시를 제거하고 위풍당당하게 뒤쪽으로 병력들이 빠져나왔습니다. 박세정 선수. 또다시 셔틀이 기다리고 있죠. 새롭게 해처를 펼치고요.
확장 기지가 존재를 하면서 저렇게 커세어를 줄여놨다라고 했을 때 영무탈도 생각해 볼 수가 있겠지만
It's a slow night.
11시가 날아간 만큼 미래가 정말 두툼해갑니다.
네. 그나마 해처를 펼치고 있는
Wonder if something's going on.
박세정 출성. 아, 그 상대편 병력이 양까지 봤습니다. 옥저버는 떨궈주는데 성공했는데.
Yeah, he killed the third. Effort didn't have a fourth.
그나마 좀 시간을 벌려고
Pure got his own third.
영무탈
This is
가기가
feeling like a
만들기
pure
짜내는
win to me.
겁니다.
그렇습니다.
근데 문제는 드래곤이 조합된다라고 했을 때 저 하이템플러 요격이
It's getting lurkers now though.
수월하겠냐는 문제거든요. 왜냐면 아마 말씀드린 것처럼 멀티가 있는 자원이 받쳐주는
Pure, he picked away with little. Ooh! Okay, shuttle lives. One moment, maybe.
그렇습니다. 아우 셔틀.
Oh, it's gonna die eventually, but it might be able to get some kills.
가죠. 아, 여기
Oh.
템플러 안에 내렸고.
Okay.
근데 자기 목숨
Well, one Templar got out and got a really nice storm off. Okay.
좀 여유가 있다는 얘기예요. 저런 견제를 한다는 건.
But if there's probably 2 Templar in that shuttle. If there was more than that, it'd be really bad. Okay, he's got to protect those Templars from these mutas. That's the way back into the game for effort. And the Corsair, where are the Corsairs? The Corsairs need to be camped out on top. Oh no, the Corsairs need to be camped out on top of the Templar to protect them. Where are the Templar? They're lagging behind. Okay, now the Corsairs come out. But it's too late. It's too late. He's gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite the 4th. Okay, now he loses all his mutas though, so I don't know if that's worth.
이제 엑셀 밟으면 됩니다. 기어를 위로 올리면 돼요.
네, 러커도 딱히 의미 없죠 지금. 옵저버를 끊어내주면서 한 차례 더 시간을 번다고 하더라도 시간 벌어도 5시가 완성이 돼버리기 때문에
네.
길게 봐도 김정우가 힘든 상황입니다.
자, 옥저버를 잡고 타이밍을 끊어주면서 5시까지 견제하는 김정우 선수의 여러 가지 생각들이 지금 필요한 현재입니다. 하지만 뭐 근데 이거에 거의 뭐 끝나겠는데요, 박세정에게.
이 종합 선물 세트가 너무나도 막강하죠.
네.
옥저버 잡아서 좀 시간 버는 게 유일한 수긴 한데.
자, 페널티 라너스 위쪽으로 올라가는데요. 자, 리버 있고 히라리스크, 하이템플러.
Okay, Storm. But he's got the Reaver there too. He's got so much AoE there. The Reaver's a little bit harder to kill than the Templar. Oh, so these. Wait, did he. But he doesn't have mutas anymore, right? He lost most of them, I think. Otherwise, he'd need to worry a little bit about these rallying Templar.
네, 만약에 김정우 선수가 이기려면요, 확률적으로 거의 5% 미만인 것 같은데요.
네. 그래 언덕 위까지 하지만 자, 옵저버가 없는 그런 팀의 시간을 좀 더 벌어주고 있는 김정우 선수인데요.
옵저버를 줄여주고 5시를 막고 뭐 이런 형태로 올라가야 되는데.
네, 본진.
Oh.
여기서 리버.
Oh, it's the Reaver. It's the Reaver!
가죠. 안 멈추면
The Scarab took so long to try to do its thing. Wait, what just? Oh, by the time it happened, the second Scarab was already going off too. So that's every drone in the main. Is he? Oh, he's going after the spawning pool. He might get it actually. For a second, I thought he was going to ignore the Hydra and just try and focus it down, but. Did he get the spawning pool? Did he get? I don't see any. Well, I don't see a Reaver down there anymore, so he killed it somehow. Maybe it ran out of scarabs and moved too close to the sunken colony.
이렇게 3세트 가면 이거 경기 또 흥미진진해지는데요.
그렇습니다. 1세트에 비해서 2세트는 확실히 뭔가 더 짜임새가 있는 박세정의 움직임입니다.
멀티 자원책 끄는 게 아니라 그냥 본진으로 고고식이죠.
11시 방향 틀기보다는 이 9시를 제압하고 그대로 본진까지 가는 그런 의도가 다분합니다. 결국 이미 붉은색 불 들어왔고요. 최재 박세정.
There's the GG. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it took a little while for Pure to finish it off, but that was a pure win, right? So it's 1-1. The tiebreaker game. It's gonna happen. Oh, this is not current, actually. I loaded this a long time ago.
마치 롤러코스터를 타는 박세정 선수의 기세가 떨어졌다 올라갔다 반복을 하고 있습니다.
그렇습니다. 그렇기 때문에 박세정 선수의 이번 그 3세트 경기도 앞서 2세트와 마찬가지로 그런 느낌 있는 경기가 나올지가 기대가 되고요.
Game number 3.
김정은은 어떤 반격을 준비할까요? 그랜드라인 오늘의 세 번째 세트입니다.
I've got some stuff on my S key.
자, 경기 만나보겠습니다. 먼저 박세정 선수입니다.
Let's see, is this gonna screw things up? Hold on. I need to like
이어서 가로입니다.
open up
김정우 선수.
Discord to smash my keyboard to clean it.
김정우 선수의 생각이 어떤 생각인지 잘 모르겠지만
I'm not hitting any hotkeys or something like that.
선수 가지고 있는 어떤 그 특징들을 보면요.
Go.
초중반의 어떤 그 공격적인 플레이에 상당히 좀 취약한 그런 특징을 가지고 있어요, 박세정 선수가. 그러니까 무난히 어떤 그 기세가 타는 흐름을 가지고 있는 무난한 경기에서는 중장기전도 굉장히 강한 선수거든요. 그렇기 때문에 김정우 선수가 이번 경기를 좀
Up here too, actually.
무난하게 끌고
I've been
가기보다는
playing some FPS recently,
초중반에 잡아먹는
the cycle, and so my WASD keys are used a lot,
좋을 것 같습니다.
and the related keys.
선수의 플레이를 보면 제가 떠오르는 것은 이제 건축가 같은 느낌이 주거든요. 설계 도면 굉장히 기가 막히게 그립니다. 근데 완성되기 중간까지 건설하는 그 중간이 굉장히 좀 취약한 느낌입니다. 완성됐을 때는 대단한 건물들을 만들어줘요.
그게 부실공사죠.
네, 그게 문제였는데 제대로 터지는 건물이 아주 일품이거든요. 상 받을 만한 건물인데 그 전이 문제예요.
그래서 정말 그 비유하신 것처럼 최고의 건축가가 되려면
네,
겉으로 보여지는 그 화려함과 더불어 내실까지 있어야 되거든요.
그렇죠. 네.
그 내실을
You know, I was in Discord, so let's actually do a Wordle on stream.
거듭나는 거죠.
그렇습니다. 중간 단계.
All right, spine. It's got a P in it though. P. What else has a P in it? Oh, it's gonna be using. It's gotta be a PRO word that's 5 letters long, right? I mean, I could do prone, but then I'm reusing 2 letters. No, let's see. I can't think of a good word that doesn't reuse something. T-R-A-C-K. That's all new letters. Let's try that. Okay, we got an R. R and a P. They come before the R. Well, there's the PR, right? Let's just try that to see. Okay, we got the PR at the beginning. What else do we have, though? There's an O, so it has to be PRO, right? Well, I would say probe, but there's no E. I've crossed off the E already. But it has to be PRO, right? Can't be PRY, can it? Maybe it could be Pry. Yeah, I've used I, E, A, and U, so O is the only vowel left, so it has to be O or Y. Proby. Okay. Promo? Okay, well, I've got the PRO. I'm building up one letter at a time here. Why? What am I missing here? PRO. Oh, proof? But what is proof? Proof is not a Starcraft word. Oh, we should have known there was no double O, actually, because there's no yellow O on the other one. So I just wasted a guess there. What is PRO? This could be. Hey, Beardmouth. Hey, Faragia. Where's everybody been?
Field stabilized.
Hey! This is so obvious. I know it probably is, but I'm like, I'm a noob. What the hell? PRO? Is it someone's name or something like that? I'm Prorp. No. What the heck? Because there has to be... No, it's this is gonna, oh god. You know, no one was watching me play Starcraft, and then I switched over to do this Wordle because I had checked Discord, and then it's like, oh, now everyone shows up. God, I feel like such a newbie because this should be really obvious, right? What could it be? Okay, let's just be systematic about it. PROW. No. PROY. Proy. No. Prog. Proxy. Haha. Ha. That took me way too long. Oh man. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. All right, back to Starcraft.
그러니까 지금까지의 모습들은 박세정 선수가 그런 겉으로 보여지는 어떤 화려함에 비해서 그런 어떤 내실이 부족하다 보니까 기복이.
It's bad. How you guys doing? Beardmouth.
그런 것들이 나오는 겁니다.
Proggy. Prog G, younger brother of 4GG. Thank you so much for the sub. Would you like to add anything to the Chatcraft battle? Currently, there's nothing there, but you can add a premium unit if you'd like. Hey, Daniel Landers, how you doing? Effort, yeah, I like Effort too. Effort's cool. He's a good player. I hope he continues to play. I think he's having wrist problems this season or something, right? Or something like that. Oh wait, what's going on? Did he just... I didn't even see the beginning build, but he's just six-sling? Oh man, this is just a... Oh no. Pure is like, oh shit. He's got... Well, maybe can he block this long enough for the cannon to get up? He needs to cancel that gateway, unfortunately. He's gonna have to fight with probes. Can he get the cannon up? He's not targeting the cannon, he's just on A move against the probes, which is actually the play. Oh, he's gonna kill the probes. Oh, because he went Nexus first. That's why he's so behind. Wow.
지금 김정은 선수는
네.
원하는 효과를 다 봤습니다.
Whew.
아 이런 거거든요. 아 박세현 선수가 참. 아,
Wow.
그 4인용 맵이고.
네.
He's not dead yet, but he's mostly dead.
운영을 위해서 생더블 나쁜 판단 아닌데.
Studying is hard. I hear that. What are you studying? I think you might have told me before, but I forgot. I don't know.
잘 알고 있는 탑입니다. 와, 윗길 열렸죠.
I'm old. Bad memory. Oh, these. Oh, that was no. That was not the playlings. Oh no, and the Zerglings got killed by the probe in the main too.
9기,
Ooh.
10기네요. 들어오는 것까지 포함해서.
이거는 뭐 그냥 본진 원넥서스 플레이만도 못한 상황이 돼버린 거죠.
That did not go well.
너무나 그
Now he has no Zerglings left.
드론들이 잠깐 쉬는 그림이었는데. 바로 일어난.
This is getting strange.
선택적으로 지금 다양해졌습니다. 김정은 선수. 그 왜냐면 레어 올리면서 뮤탈리스크 공격도 가능하고요.
네.
어쨌든 지금 박상 선수는 더블렉 이후에 모든 게 지금 엉망이 돼버렸습니다. 어떤 타이밍 자체가.
저글링만에.
네, 그래서
When you said Maru loves it, what are you referring to?
그럼 뮤탈리스크 공격 내지는 히드라의 압박도 가능해요. 히드라 압박.
Proxies?
그 페이크. 그러니까 몇 개 안 되는 4-5기 정도의 히드라만 보여주고 앞마당 쪽에. 그럼 입구에 캐논 잔뜩 질 거 아니에요.
돈도 없는데.
네, 뮤탈 딱 날아가.
4 pools? I actually didn't see what his I didn't see what his build was. I think it was probably just a 9 pool or something like that. I think it was 9 pool versus Nexus first or something. But I wasn't paying complete attention.
네, 문제는 그런 부시공사를 다 올리기 전에 파악을 하더라도
네.
오래 걸리죠. 완성되기 전.
그렇습니다. 아, 박세정 선수 이번에 김병호 선수의 이 6저글링에게 전반적으로
You know, I just saw. I think I've seen your name before. I don't know if it changed or whatever, but I just saw that it's Hydralisk Dane. It's like Hydralisk Dan. So Daniel Ender's Korean names his Hydralisk in the Korean way of spelling it.
김정 선수는 아마 오래 끌 생각이 없을 겁니다. 지금 이렇게 현재 단계에서 이렇게까지
Hydralisk.
이거는 제가 볼 때는 스타게이트가도
You're Zerg. I'm not surprised.
가능은 한데 근데 만약에 뮤탈리스크 쪽을 선택했다라고 했을 때는 앞마당 쪽에 게스트 좀 빨리 들어갔을 것 같긴 한데
Well, I hope that your studying is finished soon.
보면서 하자는 어떤 생각인 것 같기도 하고요.
여유 있는 플레이를 준비하나요?
I'm glad that you can be distracted from studying with some Starcraft.
그러니까
No studying, only Starcraft.
아무래도 적이라는 종족이 체제 전환의 유연함을 가지고 있잖아요.
네.
해처리 많고 드론 많고 부유하면 그 유연함이 더욱더 빛을 받아요.
This is really interesting. Usually the Zerg is behind on supply, right? But the effort actually has the same supply right now.
박세현 선수가 배제를
No studying in the morning? Okay, good.
그러니까 지금 현재 단계에서 정상적인 수순으로 태클을
Good, good.
분명히 한계가 있다고 느낀 거예요. 그래서
Is that a second gateway? It's a very interesting door that he has.
네.
I don't know how this game is gonna go. I still feel like effort is winning though.
네, 확실히 세기를 막을 수 있는데 만약 스콜지 뽑고 히드라 가주면 박세현 선수가 그나마 불리한 상황에서 그나마 희망을 이어갈 수는 있어요. 히드라를 뽑아주는 게 오히려
한 번의 기회 얻나요? 뭘 뽑았죠?
뮤타리면 이거 난리 나죠.
뮤타리면 이제 더 이상 그 희망조차 없는데요.
Yeah, they are the same, but usually you would expect the Protoss to be ahead in supply. So having them be even means I think the effort is ahead. No sunken colonies. He's got too much map control.
네.
Hey Cicero, what's happening?
그 얘기가 맞고요. 왜냐면 스타게이트를 배제를 해버렸기 때문에.
그렇습니다. 거기 쓸 자원들은 이제 전반적으로 템플러 유닛에 좀 정화시키고 있습니다. 박세정. 봤어요. 그리고
Hey guys.
두 개를 올려버리네요.
Imagine if you were that lady. Like imagine if you were someone that people like used your face to like as a Twitch emote all the time. It'd be weird, I think. I guess like a lot of people that's double strike. Look at those Scourge. Look at those cheeky Scourge just right on top of the Stargate. Pure's like, oh no, what do I do here? Oh no. His 4 zealots are just like, even GG's before the Hydras even get there. What's up, Optimator? It's so funny when people use the Artonis emotes in that way. Beardbath, did you want to add a Dragoon or something else to Chatcraft? Yeah, efforts rush was up. I'm surprised that Pure even didn't just die immediately for that rush, to be honest. See, but I don't know if the dying Dragoon means that you hate Dragoons.
You want a piece of me, boy?
And you don't want one, or if you do want a Dragoon.
Piece of me, boy?
WCG. So this is the WCG Korea tournament. So this is the tournament in only Korea. To determine who from Korea goes to the WCG. But yes, usually the worldwide WCG usually was the Koreans were the only ones that won most of the time. But sometimes the Koreans would face off against each other in the semifinals or something like that. And so one would get knocked out. So occasionally there were foreigners in the top three. Anyway, we got Flash versus Fantasy coming up next. TVT. You don't have any Dragoon emotes. Okay. I'm assuming you mean to add a Dragoon then. Other than this one? It's a really freaking awesome dancing goose emote, but I don't know if that has anything to do with the Dragoons. Yeah, so you got here just at the end of the third game of Pure versus Effort, Cicero, but we're doing some TVT now. Oh my gosh, that is a crazy emote. Animated emote. Dragoon pilot? There's a goose inside the Dragoon? Alright, so I think Flash is yellow then? Yeah. Fantasy's red, so we'll keep him straight. There we go. Add Ultralisk. Didn't work. It didn't work. Hack. I need to hack harder. Need to be more elite. It's just that I've got a program running in the background that lets me add stuff to Chatcraft, and well, actually the program is running all of Chatcraft too. But it's set so that you have to be the broadcaster for it to acknowledge you're adding stuff. Skittish and bus emotes. I wonder why there's Skitty 3. Maybe that's just what was suggested to them as a prefix. Hey, Happen Alex is here as well again. Welcome back. Yeah, it's kind of fun to have random emotes, isn't it? When you watch a bunch of streams and you get gift subs and stuff like that. Hey, Rug Monkey. Got an interesting little Chatcraft going on so far. 6 Marines, 7 Marines. Okay, the Marines are starting to get out of hand. Got a handful of Zerg though. Don't underestimate the Zealot Dragoon combo though. Good old panicking toaster. Rug Monkey's going in on the Marines today. Do I play LOL? No, I used to play it. I used to cast League of Legends. I was the first English League of Legends caster for the first season of League of Legends in Korea, but After I left Korea, I played a little bit, but I mostly stopped.
모습을 좀 예상이 되고요. 상대하는 정명 선수 같은 경우에는 항상 이영호 선수랑 비교를 당하잖아요.
A couple times over the last several years, I've gone back and played a little bit for like a few weeks and then stopped again. It's too different now. I don't know how to play anymore. Oh, white guy in the audience.
거의 뭐 엄마 친구 아들은 다 할 수 있잖아요. 다 하잖아요. 뭐 나가는 대회마다 우승 다 하고. 그런 점에서 볼 때
What do you think about Terrans being space confederates?
좀 강할 것 같습니다.
시대를 좀 잘못 만났죠.
I don't think they are necessarily. They have like a southern accent a lot of the time, but I don't think they're exactly confederates.
경기수가 막 100경기 막 넘어가는데 이런 승리를 보이니 말이 안 되는 상황이 됐습니다.
정말 그
How are they confederates?
뭐 어느 하나 빠지는 것 없이 정말 아주 많은 활약을 펼치고 있는 이영호 선수 그리고 상대는 정명 선수도 약점이었던 저거 정도 극복하면서 어느 정도 밸런스를 잘 맞춰주고 있기 때문에 그래도 그 기대를 해봅니다.
이영호 선수는 본진 쪽에서 안정적으로
Space Confederate flag that they have?
조금 더
Are you serious?
이영호 선수는 뭐 배럭덕을 한 이후에 잠시 한 템포 혹시라도 정명 선수
Terran Confederacy, is that really the flag?
벙커까지 건설해주는 모습이었고요.
That's pretty effed up. Let's see, the Confederate flag was based on a historical Confederate battle flag Navy Jack, chosen from databanks of Atlas. Huh. I just never realized that before, I guess. I didn't know that that was their flag. Why are they Confederates? That's messed up, dude. Like, I get that they could maybe be like, have seceded from the Terran Union or the Earth Directorate or whatever, but like, they didn't have to make them modeled after racists. At least, I mean, like, they didn't have slaves or anything, right? In the game. The Confederacy relied, I'm reading the Wikipedia page now, on Shiloh's agricultural output during the wars. Where does all this lore come from? The books or something like that? How is all there all this history for these wars that didn't happen in the game?
한 곳에서는 레이스를 모을 수 있겠다. 이런 전략인 것 같고요.
근데 베럭스가 위로 좀 올라가 봐야죠. 딱 봤다. 말이 안 하는데 조금 더 위로 올라서 핵심 테크가 좋았을 텐데요. 근처까지 갔는데 정확히 다 본 건 아니에요. 70%만 봤습니다.
Most infantry are criminals, so they do have slaves.
Oh. 맞춰 대비를 해주고 있고요.
That's why the academy building has a scream when you click it? Are they being tortured or something like that? Makes splattering Terrans more enjoyable as Zerg. Wow. I never realized this before.
유닛 움직일 때도 정말 조심해서 움직여야 될 것 같습니다.
물론 뭐 이영호 선수가 눈치 한숨만 하는 건 아니죠. 형이 기본적인 훈련을
Yeah, I don't even know why the academy. That doesn't make, because the academy would makes you think of research, right?
정말 머리 싸움, 수싸움을 벌인다고 했을 때 이영호 선수는 그 최소한도 없을 때도 있어요, 정말. 상대방의 그 정찰
Like, yeah, torturing people doesn't like increase your ability.
이 선수가 거의 독보적이라고 할 수 있겠죠.
I don't think it is the Wilhelm scream. It's a scream that's similar, but I don't think it's the Wilhelm scream.
일단은 정명 선수의 레이스에 대한 대비가 상당히 좋은 만큼 레이스로 그렇게 큰 피해.
Hello, Wraiths. Meet Goliaths. Does he have scan? I haven't even been paying attention to the game. Howie scream? I don't know what the Howie scream is. It's just a different common stock scream. Okay.
스타포트는 이제 당분간은 어느 정도 정지 상태로 놔두고 탱크 생산에 주력을 하면서 뭐 전진을 한다든지 라인을 긋고 추가적인 멀티를 가져가는 선택이 필요하고요.
I wonder where the Howie scream is used.
골리앗이 너무 많은데요. 이 얘기는
Howie scream.
찌르겠다는 거예요. 만약에
Like, where else is that used?
한 템포 쉬려고 생각을 했으면은 탱크를 좀 추가를 했을 텐데 골리앗이 너무 많습니다 이거요.
맞으면서 한번 가겠다는 겁니까? 바로 끝내버리겠다는 겁니까? 탱크는 아직
Wiktionary, Howie Scream.
깊게 외치셔야 돼, 깊게.
Reference to Howie Long's death scene in Broken Arrow.
네, 저 정도 보면 아 이거 우리가 노린 거 진짜 봤겠어.
Originated from a fight scene in the 9th configuration. Just as used in numerous films. Yeah, whatever.
이영호 선수가 마리나끼를 먼저 보내면서 골리앗 다수가 올라오는 모습을 확인했기 때문에 이 탱크를 살릴 수 있었던 것이었고요. 정명 선수가 노리던 타이밍을 이영호 선수가 눈치로 인해서 그
Anyway, I never realized that before, and now that you pointed out, I'm not a big fan of them modeling some of the characters. Well, I guess were the Confederacies, were they were the good guys in the Terran campaign, right? Or were the heroes the people that were against the Confederacy? Yeah, Kerrigan was a Confederate ghost, it says.
정명훈 선수, 지금 뭐 이렇게 골리앗을 만약 잃게 되면은 이후에는 이미 탱크 숫자가 너무나도 불어나 이영호 선수이기 때문에 이영호 선수 이제부터는 뭐 자신감 있게 밀어 내려올 수가 있는 것이고요.
그러니까 골리앗 숫자 줄었다.
Rumors reached the Confederate government that makes it form an alliance with the other people. Okay, well, I'm not gonna worry too much about it.
엄청난 정보를 주거든요.
그렇죠. 조합에서도 지금 탱크 숫자가 받쳐주는
Warhammer 40k Terrans are Nazi-esque or some other fascists. Starcraft was a ripoff. I had heard a bit that Starcraft had ripped off 40k, but I never played 40k, so I didn't know in what ways. Speaking of Terrans fighting Terrans. Freaking A, there's still, my ear still feels like it has water in it, man. I took a shower like an hour ago.
벌써 탱크 8기, 이쪽은 정면서 탱크 2기. 정말 소수의 레이스라도 소수의 레이스라도 이영호 선수가 보유하게 되면은 정면 선수 입장에서는 추가적으로 골리앗을 계속 눌러야 되는 그런 부담감이 생기고 이영호 선수는 마음 편하게 탱크만 누를 수 있다는 장점. 정말 조합에서도 이영호 선수
Freaking ear, man.
거리 제기를 하든
Confederates are baddies, but I mean, I guess so, yeah.
그렇긴 레이스 때문에 계속 컴셋을 뿌려야 돼.
So yeah, so Raynor was
시야 확인하면서 거리 제기를 또 시도를 할 수가 있는 것이고요.
so he was a
자, 그러면서 12시도 먼저 돌리기 시작합니다. SB가 먼저 뿌려졌어요. 이쪽은 아직 준비를 하고 있죠.
이영호 선수의 그 탱크 라인 자체가 압박감이 너무나도 심하기 때문에 정면 선수.
Oh yeah, that's right. Raynor was a local marshal, right? Like he's a Marshal Raynor, so he's a local militia guy. And the Confederacy screwed him over. Okay, so yeah, okay, so the Confederacy were bad guys, so that's good. I don't remember. I don't care enough right now to look at it too closely. Let's just all agree that racists and neo-Nazis and all of them are bad, and we can move on. And if you don't agree with that, you can get out. This is a 100% anti-Nazi stream. Just because Flash is really good doesn't mean you have to root for him. You can root for yeah, because fantasy, there's an argument to be made that fantasy was, well, maybe not the top Terran. It's hard to make that argument actually, but he was definitely one of the top Terrans of all time also. Exactly, Alphameter. Slow Burn Podcast? I've not heard of that one. I need some new podcasts though. Oh, look at these wraiths coming in. There's not enough Goliaths. Oh no, these wraiths are actually gonna get some major tank kills possibly over here. They're gonna, oh man, they're actually really gonna get these tanks. He's got like 4 or 5 tanks now with these wraiths. He lost some of his own tanks in the middle though, it looks like. Look at this. Yeah, Fantasy just has to run. Turn, tail, and run.
역전하기 상당히 힘들어 보이는데
Back to his one Goliath. Okay, now he's got 3, so now he needs to turn around.
거기다가 멀티 진짜 김명훈도가 변수로 만든
Yes, yes, Rug Monkey. I've watched a few of their episodes now. I actually really like it. I really like Pop Culture Detective.
거기다가 미니맵상
I've got another one queued up, waiting for me later on the case against the Jedi Order. Actually, I'm curious to watch that one. Although the other ones I've watched have been more about movie culture in general. But yeah, thank you for the recommendation. I like it a lot. I have a feeling I might kind of already know what's going to be in the Jedi one because... Alright, well, Fantasy just gives in. He's like, your rates killed all my tanks, bro. GG. G to the G. Alright. Game number 2. The Jedi's in the like the Jedi's were actually kind of not very great people in the prequels. What series is this? So this is the quarterfinals. This is the round of 8. And it's kind of interesting how like that should have been the main focus. Like they was so easy. It would have been so easy to really turn it into a great plot line of having like Anakin rebelling against the Jedi because they were too pompous and they were actually not in favor of the people, and Anakin actually had like good intentions at heart when he was going against the Jedi and turned to the dark side to destroy the actually evil order of the light Jedi or something like that. Like they could have done that, but instead he was just like, actually I'm just an emo baby child and I'm just gonna turn to the dark side for dumb reasons. It could have been so good. Prequels could have been good, but they were bad. And the postquels were even worse, I think. Yeah, so this is the quarterfinals, as was the last set. So that means that effort will continue on to the semifinals. I don't know if he faces the winner of this match, though. I think the last one was quarterfinals also. Alright, I need to go get some food from my kitchen. I'm not gonna like go out and get food. I might just throw something in the toaster. I defrosted some. I tried to defrost some food earlier. It might still be frozen though, in which case I will put something else in the freezer. Anyway, I'm gonna go food. Start food. Food. Eat later. Now food. Talk hard.
우유 먹고 클라이는 지났어요. 그리고 저는 어렸을 때부터 우유가 정말 싫었습니다. 네. 장이 안 좋아가지고요. 소화를 못 시켜요.
장만 안 좋은 게 아닙니다. 네, 우장국부강이야.
자, 어쨌든 이영호 선수의 NCB 정찰 타이밍이 정말 절묘했었기 때문에 이영호 선수는 바로 앞마당에 커맨드를 이어가고 있고, 정명훈 선수는 어쩔 수 없이 본진 쪽에 이제 다시 베럭스 가스 건물을 짓고 있고요.
그렇습니다. 아무튼 나름 뭐 정찰이 됐건 뭐가 됐든 그냥 한번 베럭스 건설해봤는데 건설하자마자 미리 간 것도 아니고 만들기 직전에 만들자마자 바로 파악해서 취소시켜버렸어요. 이거 다시 지은 거야 이거요.
그렇죠. 그나마 다행이었던 부분은 정면 선수 입장에서 배럭을 건설한 지 얼마 되지 않아서 들켰기 때문에 바로 바로 취소를 할 수 있었던 것이었고, 상대방이 이제 노베럭 더블 카메라를 가다 보니까 정면 선수는 이제 가스 채취를 하지 않고 바로 원베럭 더블을 어느 정도 할 생각인 것 같습니다.
그렇습니다. 오늘도 우리 온게임에서 옵저버는 저희가 혹시나 뭘 또 모르고 넘어갈까봐 꼼꼼하게 하는 저희가
정말
옵저버가 짱이에요. 옵저버 하는 데 해야 돼요. 저희는요.
중계진은 가장 많이 배려하기도 하고요.
네.
세계에서 가장 많이 배려하는 게임 연출이기도 합니다.
그렇습니다. 근데 본인은 이제 깜짝 쇼를, 깜짝 캐리어 이런 걸 잘 안 보여줬거든요. 자신이 있다는 거예요.
Warfield stabilized.
매력이었거든요.
매력이요?
네.
그거 한번 나면 난리 났어요. 네. 난리 났어요. 네.
꼭 드라마를.
네. 그거 한번 나면은
입장이었기 때문에 굉장히 그런 측면이 호불호가 좀 아닌가요?
어디가 문제야?
미세하게 나온 자원 상황에서 앞서갈 수 있겠고, 아무래도 정면 선수 그렇기 때문에 가스 채취가 빠르다는 그 장점을 이용해서 두 번째 팩토리가 빨리 올라가는 모습이고요.
네. 두 번째 경기에서 정명훈 선수 자신의 주특기, 물론 그 빌드에 따라 다르긴 하겠습니다만, 자, 벌처 어떻게 활용할 것인지, 그리고 아무튼 오늘도 시작하자마자 전체 타이밍을 정확히 봤습니다.
일단 투마린으로 압박이 시작됐는데요. 이 투마린부터 만약에 흔들리게 되면 정면 선수
앞에 있는 말인데.
네. 이 투마린에 또 흔들리게 되면은 지금 벌처가 나와서 어느 정도 수비는 되지만 어차피 이영호 선수는 이 마린이 잡힌다 생각하고 들어가는 것이거든요. 들어가서 상대방의 체제 자체를 한 번 더 확인하기 위함이기도 하고요.
그러니까 죽을 건데 뭐라고 죽느냐가 문제면 쟤는 어차피 죽어요.
SCB를 너무 많이 빼는데요. 그냥 싸워주는 게 낫죠, 정명 선수가.
하나 또 킬까지 당하고요.
앞 경기에 영향이 좀 있는데요. 정명훈 선수가 좀 평소 때 스타일대로 좀 운영하지 않고 있습니다, 지금요.
거기에 또 궁극에 또 투스타 또 떠요.
그렇죠. 이런 그 정명훈 선수가 앞선 경기 역량 때문에 LCB가 처음에 초마린에 1SCB 왔을 때 자신은 5마린이기 때문에 LCB 한 3개랑 같이 싸워주면 되는데 잠깐 뒤로 뺐다가 그러다가 또 어중간하게 싸워주다가 LCB 또 잡히기도 하였고요. 이런 모습을 보여주게 되면은 상대적으로 이영호 선수에게 내가 좀 약간 긴장했다 이런 느낌을 또 주기 때문에 이영호 선수 힘이 더 날 수가 있습니다.
벌쳐 좋은 정명훈 선수 상대로 입구는 이렇게 틀어막고 레이스도 빠릅니다. 자원도 먼저 돌아가기 시작했거든요. 앞마당에 이영호가.
양 선수 다 투스타 포트긴 한데 일단 정명훈 선수가 컨트롤 타워가 있다는 측면에서 약간 변수로 만들 수가 있겠고요.
만족 다시 한번 앞마당 체크를 했습니다.
정명훈 선수는 정찰간 베럭스로 어느 정도 그 상대방의 팩토리 숫자가 늘어나지 않는 모습을 확인하면은 투스타구나 이제 알 수가 있겠죠.
그렇죠. 이번엔 안쪽 깊숙이가 내려야 돼. 다 봐야 돼. 베럭스 던지는 한이 있더라도요.
빨리빨리 아카데미 건설하고요. 아카데미인 것 같죠.
상대편 이렇게 초반에 좀 귀찮게 한 다음에 레이스로 마무리 이런 모습 여러 번 나왔기 때문에 정명훈 정찰 철저히 합니다.
일단 레이스가 먼저 숫자가 쌓이는 쪽은 이영호 선수인데 일단 정명훈 선수가 컨트롤 타워가 달았다는 측면에서 일단 크라킹 업그레이드가 되면은 확실하게 기세를 잡을 수가 있겠고요.
자, 먼저 봤어요. 크라킹 안 됩니다 이거요.
여기서 레이스
이영호,
만약에
이영호는 다 잃어요.
이영호 선수 레이스를만 잃게 되면은 이후에 정명훈 선수의 크라킹 업그레이드가 되는 순간 이영호의 위기이기도 합니다.
그렇습니다. 이거 다 봤거든요.
아카데미가 느리잖아요. 정명훈 선수는 아카데미가 곧 있으면 완성.
그러니까 레이스를 끝내겠다는 겁니다. 레이스를 더 끝나게 주겠다는
그렇죠.
거예요.
3스타포트 올리면서 여기서 그 컴셋이 완성되고 하면은 이영호 선수의 레이스가 상당히 위기가 되고요.
그렇습니다. 자, 이러면 아카데미 완성된다고 하더라도 레이스 숫자한테 밀리면 싸움에서 이거 레이스 대 레이스는 한기 차이가 중요해서 선타가 중요하거든요.
그리고 아머리를 건설하긴 하지만
You want a piece of me, boy?
건설하고 있기 때문에 골리앗이 나온다고 하더라도 조금 시간이 늦어요. 그 전에 정명훈 선수가 그 크라킹 업그레이드가 완성될 가능성이 높고요.
자, 베럭스는 깼고요. 자, 추가 병력까지 레이스.
You want a piece of me, boy?
만드는 중에 봤어요.
크라킹! 그나마
You want a piece of me, boy?
컴뱃이
묻었어요. 컴퓨터 묻었어요. 2번 연타. 1.4.
레이스 많이 있는데요, 이영호 선수. 이렇게 되면은 정명 선수의 레이스에 좀 많이 흔들릴 것 같습니다, 지금요.
그렇습니다. 자, 거기에 이렇게 앞서 나가면서 이게 우리 전명선 뭐 하는구나 뭐 그런 5시까지 이게 이제 전명선 정신 풀리기 시작한다는 거예요.
네, 정명훈 선수도 한 박자 뒤로 빼기보다는 지금
What's going on?
이영호 선수의 레이스를
Hello, diggity.
공격을 펼치면서 좀
What I
싸울
miss?
필요가 있는데 컨셉 만화 때문에 좀 뒤로 빼는 것 같은데 약간 좀 아쉽습니다.
다시 하나 채우고 있고요. 레이스는 당연히
Oh my God.
거의 레이스 손실이 없었고 상대의 탱크 보고 있다.
What the hell happened? Chatcraft.
팩이기 때문에 골리앗이 나와 숫자가 그렇다고 했을 때 정명훈의 레이스
Bill Nye the Science Guy. I met him, by the way. Sort of. I met him on Zoom.
이영호 선수도 레이스 숫자가 부족하다 보니까 이렇게
Diggity! Thank you so much for the sub. 14 months. That's how I know how long I've been, had subs active, because Diggity was like day one. Alright, and he runs Hydralisks. And then there's a bunch of Zerglings to protect the Hydralisks. Damn! The Marines were looking strong. Oh, wait, there's been more Marines added also.
완성되고 거기서 골리앗이 좀 나올 때까지 조금 더 버텨줘야 되고 정명훈은 이 타이밍에서 최대한
Hey, Manal Fox, how's it going? Yeah, when there's too many units, the AI sometimes works itself, but you know, there's nothing you can do about that. At work, pulling a late night. Interesting. Watching some Starcraft at work. Nice. Holy crap, what's going on here? Oh, snap! An Ultralisk got added as well. Why did it not work? Holy crap, thank you so much for the donation, Manal Fox. I appreciate that a lot. I don't know why it didn't work on the screen, though. I'm gonna have to do it myself. Did the animation work? I wasn't paying attention. It's supposed to do an animation also. It's supposed to do this. For the Ultralisk to pop out to get added on there. Damn! Thank you so much. That's very generous, Manal Fox. I appreciate that a lot. Ultra! I don't know why it didn't work though. It's so weird. I'm gonna have to. There's so many things I have to redo with Chatcraft. Way more Marines. Can you buy a medic? No, there's no medics. Yeah, suddenly with the one Ultralisk. Suddenly with the one Ultralisk, you're getting a lot more Marines. But Optimator's gonna go for it. You can't buy a medic, but you can buy tanks. The tanks are really good against Ultras. That one Dragoon might help also, I guess. Damn! Oh, I don't have the colors correct, do I? Oh no, they switched colors. They switched colors, guys. Sneaky, cheeky color switchers. There you go. You're unsubbing to take the Dragoon back. Fair enough. What should the poor Protoss do? Yeah, they're gonna. I don't think the Protoss are gonna fare too well on this one. With enough zeros after a number, you can get a medic. True. True. Let's say a medic is. I don't know. What's a big enough number that it's too ridiculous? Medics are $1,000. I need to win.
11시 견제를 하면서 좀 더 적극적으로 견제를 가져야 되는데
Diggity's going ham. Where's Faragia?
오늘도 레이스를 제압하다 보니까 다 잡았습니다.
그 좋은 상황에서 이렇게 털리니까 정명 이렇게 다갔거든 옆구리 치려고. 그런데 그 싸움에서 대패.
Are you gonna try and challenge Diggity Faragia? On a hotkey? I don't think there is a way to hotkey buying units. He's just got the APM. All right, we're doing it, guys. Let's do Chatcraft after this game. Since it's already gotten super spicy. We're gonna do it after this game. We'll enact the battle. So you have till the end of this game. And this is going insane, dude. I'm almost certain this is gonna bug out the AI, but did we have almost? Yeah, there's been over 100 units a few times. There's been over 100 Zerglings. Just Zerglings alone. It's broken? It might have to catch up, yeah. Sometimes the animations have to catch up, but no, I think it's broken. I don't know why it just says Faragia there. Jesus Christ, dude. Ah! When the animations go off, that changes things. So sometimes it keys up the animations. Yes, let them fight, and when they're all broke, Protoss will win. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure this is gonna break Chatcraft. Pretty sure. Something's gonna go wrong, and yeah. Well, what's with all the extra depots? Oh my gosh. The Marines, oh, the Marines are like just, they're clogged behind the overlords and stuff. I don't know what's going on there. Oh god, you guys are gonna break it. No. Oh boy. Optimator got supply blocked. I think that's probably just because things are happening out of order here. When dust settles, I can refund some Marines, but I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know how many Marines got blocked. It must have been that the depots were still happening, the things were queued up, and so man, we're triple-digit Marines. This is definitely the first time there's been triple-digit Marines. This may be the biggest Chatcraft. Maybe not though, because it's only 2 factions. We've had a triple faction be pretty big as well. All right. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause the game. I'm gonna pause redemptions as well for a minute, just to catch up, so I can get things straight. Okay, I have to pause it to get this in order, to make sure, because I have to refund some Marines here, and I want to make sure that people aren't buying Marines while I'm trying to refund Marines. Right? So give me a second to figure this out. Sorry. I have to wait for everything to catch up. Is it done? Yeah, no, there's a lot of Marines that didn't go through. But if everything's paused, I can sort it out. Cause it says 122 Marine requests and only 105 is on the screen. So that means actually a lot of Marines got messed up. So let me start rejecting some Marines requests to give them back. And then there's Actually, the Zerglings are on point. The Zerglings are exactly the right number. Oh, I'm not even looking at the right ones. There's so many Marine requests. Gosh. All right, so we gotta give back some more Marines here. I'm just gonna do them in order now. I might end up getting the wrong number back to you guys, but that's okay. All right, so now I've got 105 Marine requests and 105 Marines on the board. I've got 126 Zergling requests, 126 Zerglings on the board. Okay. We might need a bigger Chatcraft map, to be honest, just for this one. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to do a new map just for this Chatcraft, to be honest. Okay, so now everything's back. I've given the 2 points back. I'm going to unpause everything now. Hopefully it works. God, as soon as I unpause it, people start spamming in again. Wait, get the game going. We have to start the game again so this can end. Couple zealots? I don't think so. I think the zealots are the right amount. Wait, did Diggity get supply block now? With the Zerglings? Now we got extra Zerglings. 147, 144. So I gotta give that three Zerglings. I'm not even watching the game. So I'm just paying attention to figuring out, making sure Chatcraft works. Wait, did some more Marines get blocked? Betrayal? What did Optimator do? You guys have broken it again! Okay, wait, no, the Marines caught up. Okay, the Marines caught up. Okay. Everything seems to caught up now. Okay. Oh man. I'm gonna go make a new map right now. I'm gonna go change the map because this is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to update this. Remember, when this game ends, we're gonna pause everything as well. You refunded only 4 or 5. I couldn't keep track of exactly whose units got blocked, so I just refunded the last several or whatever. So maybe I refunded 1 or 2 less of yours and a couple extra Optimators, but it was all Marines that got refunded, so. The Marines are even now, and they should be. You all know Terrans can't win? Oh god, this is gonna be... Alright, I'm gonna change the map right now. I'm gonna change the map right now.
항전할 수 있는
You want a piece of me, boy?
할 수가 없게 되겠죠.
I have to add more. I have to add more space to fit everything.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me?
I'm not even paying attention to the game.
테라 원탑에 대해서 뭐안 돼.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me?
I still hear. I not only have my headphones on, I can still hear the units going off.
경기를 준비했다 이렇게
Please let it end. Let it end. You missed out on something as well. That one sandwich.
You want a piece of me, boy? 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 You want a piece of me, boy?
I'll contribute to the spirit bomb. First time ever I'm out of minerals! Oh my god! Diggity went all in! Zerg bros, we can't let this happen. Wait, is Spoon here as well? I can't even keep track of it. Spoon is here. Oh my god. Alright, I'm getting ready to pause this. There we go. That's it. That's it. We got a second zealot in there as well. Okay. 199. 199. So close. Oh man, this is insane. This is insane. And there's 2 zealots, so the Protoss could win with that Dragoon. All right, well, let's Is this the window? Okay, here we go. He had all day. It's true. Oh man. Okay. Oops. I gotta open this up here. Oh. All right. Let's make this a little bit larger. Oops. No. Don't close it. I'm gonna make this larger. So we can see more of this. And I think I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to put this on smaller. And terrain. I have to add more. Well, let's see how many units we can get in here first, right? Let's start with the Marines. Oops. Start with the Marines. Okay, we need 199 Marines. All right, so let's start with 10. We'll do a group of 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140. Wait, what the hell's going on?
Mojo the Scout donated $7.77. Can we please spawn the Protoss units on the big F in the word Chatcraft, since we'll be carrying that F anyways. I just hate to see my boys done in like that.
We could do that. We could make it a 1v1 and the Protoss could just be off on the side. Wait, how many Marines do I have? I've lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 150 Marines. So let's do that then. We can divide it in half. And let's do this. We'll just do half and half and we'll have the Protoss go off on their own. So we'll put them on the F. And the Dragoon. We'll put that over here. Oh, that's the E. Wait. Where's the F? Oh, the F is up here. I don't know if I could put them on the F because they might start fighting my scout.
War field stabilized.
Oh, damn. Spoon coming in with the sub. Thank you so much, Spoon. Would you like to add any units to Chatcraft? All right, we'll put them on the F over here. So then we got our Protoss units up here. Faragia gifted a sub for +1 Marine. What? If 140 Marines don't make it on that, how should 330 Zerglings? I don't know, man. I mean, Zerglings are smaller at least. Wait, was there a gifted sub? Did I miss something? Oh, he did. Oh, I'd missed it. I'm sorry. Thank you for gifting a sub to Cicero. Okay, so that's for the 200th Marine. Okay, we'll have 200 Marines then. Thank you so much, Faragia. We hit it. Can I do this? Does that work? I don't even know if that works. Oh, it's blocking it. It didn't add it. But it's now at 200. We'll count it. All right, so we don't want to block this here, do we? This is insane, guys. I actually don't even know how I don't know what's gonna happen here, man. 2 more Hydras from Spoon. Okay. Okay, we got that too. Can I get it to give some to delete a Marine? No, it doesn't work that way. All right, so back to the map. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna change the limits, right? So we'll just do half and half. So I'm gonna move these Marines over. Actually, let's just do this. Let's just get rid of these Marines. So we're gonna have to recount a little bit here. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think I just added 2 by accident, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Wait, maybe I didn't add 2. Did I do this right? 1, 2. I just count the front row. That didn't work. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes, okay, I do have 20 Marines. Okay. Counting with moletrap. Thank you for the hype train, by the way. Level 1 hype train. Much appreciated. Alright, so we got 2 more Hydras. So I'll copy paste those as well. And now we got our Ultralisk in here as well. Thanks to Manal Fox. And let's see. Oh, let me just make sure. Let's see. I have 161 Zerglings. That's correct. 199 Marines. That's correct. 2 Zealots. That's correct. So now, Fox, what did you get that didn't get counted? Because it looks like I have everything accounted for here. Deadest Ultralisk in history. Oh man, 322 Zerglings. How are we gonna do this? All right. So we're gonna have to do big chunks, right? Let's see. We got 161 groups of Zerglings. Unbro. All right, so okay, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So we got a group of 20. 20 Zerglings. So this is 10 sets of Zerglings. So we need 16, right? We need, is that right? 16 of these groups of 10 sets of Zerglings. Is that correct? I think it is. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is missing 2. 11. This is missing 1. 12. This is missing 1. 13. 14. Okay. And let's do this. 15, 16. And now we need 3 extras, I think, that we missed. So we'll add those in here, and then we're gonna have to relocate these. To somewhere. Go. And just put them a little more up front here. Okay, and then I still need 2 more Zerglings, right? Because that was just 160. So I'll add 2 more as well. I'll put a couple up here at the top. Okay. All right, we fit it all. We had to take over the entire Protoss region, and now what we'll do is this. We got to change the locations, and we just gotta remove the other locations.
More field stabilized.
Shoot. Oh no, we got more units to add? Seige! Thank you so much for the sub, Seige. Welcome back. We're at 61 sub points now, so if we got 5 more, we would hit the 65 point, but Seige, you just came back to the most epic Chatcraft that was probably ever going to happen. And so now, yeah, so now we got to change the boxes to fit the entire area where all these units are. So now all of the Zerg are in one box, and all the Terrans are in one box as well. And the directions say for Zerg lower to attack Terran bot, and Terran bot to attack Zerg lower. So they should all just attack each other, basically. I'll even just do this a little bit just to make sure. So now they should just left versus right straight up attack each other. Don't forget about the Protoss. So Beardmouth, he donated 100 bits to remove them to safety. So they're over here on the F now. The Overlords cost more? Is that true? I thought the Overlords already almost cost the same amount, but I could be wrong. So the Overlords get spared. I'm missing. Oh, that's true. There's one more Zealot. There we go. We got our Zealot squad over here. We got our group over here. How many lings is that? It should be the correct amount. I don't think I need to double it, right? Yeah, because this is going to include all the little dishes, but this is 345 units. So that's enough. Yeah, I don't need to double this because I already doubled it to begin with. Because the first group that I did when I was counting it as 10 was 20 Zerglings. It was 10 sets of 2 Zerglings. So, yeah. So this should be plenty of Zerglings. I don't know how many satellites are in there exactly, but because the Zergling count is 161, so it should be 322 Zerglings, right? Plus 5 other units. Yeah. Guide to Twitch predictions. Whoa, what happened here? You came back to some insanity, Babamods. It's all right. So yeah, so that should be the correct number of Zerg units. If we're off by 1 or 2, that's okay. I think it's probably not going to determine the outcome too much. Somebody please clip this. It could be good YouTube material. I mean, maybe. I think it's maybe you had to be there though. The thing is, we don't want to be able to see this whole battle. It won't fit on the screen when we observe it. AI can't handle it in that way. They might not be able to handle it very well, honestly. The AI might suck, it's true. But there's nothing I can do about that. But there is enough Zerglings, maybe it won't matter. Let me check the triggers actually. I'll double check the triggers. Wait, did I screw up the triggers by deleting some of the areas? Oh, let's see. Well, let's see if it works. It may end up not working. Everyone, I don't know if we should do a prediction because everyone just spent all their minerals on the units. They don't have anything left to predict with. Marines will win because there's no justice in the world. I mean, there is also 40 supply extra of Zerglings. Should have donated for a nuke. All right. Am I missing any units that someone, because let's see, Seige. Did Seige subscribe? Did we need to add any for Seige's subscription that I missed? Or anything else? I think we're good to go, right? Add an Ultra. You can get a Dragoon, or I mean, more Hydralisks if you want. He said you missed 3 placement, but I saw 4. Can't be kidding me. Are you okay? If they lose by 1 Zergling, we'll recount. Okay. I don't want to count all these units. Let's see. Yeah, because there's 346 selected. I don't know how many dishes there are here. 1, 2. Yeah, I can't go. I'm not gonna bother counting all the dishes. I'm not gonna count the satellites because some of them are mixed in here. It's hard to tell. I guess they're not that hard to count actually. But I actually, like I said, I don't really care if we missed 1 Zergling. All right, so I'm saving the map. Oh, we're gonna add okay. Add Hydralisks. We'll add 2 more Hydras. We'll put them wherever we can fit them. There we go. For Seige, if we missed 1 Ling, the win is invalid. No. All right. This is the craziness. All right, let me boot up Starcraft now. I actually have to boot up the map, or boot up the game. I guess in the meantime, we can get the next one queued up. We're going to be watching... Oh, that's right. So Flash actually just won. So the next set is going to be a PvP. Protoss versus Protoss. Cal versus Bisu. How much for 1 Dark Swarm? Yeah, same as well, Dark Swarm would be more impactful than a medic. Alright, I'm booting up the game so we can do this. Oh man. Where is the file? I gotta clean up this folder. Oh, it's August. So August starts with an A. It's at the top.
네, 경기 시작됐습니다. 맵은 투원이고요.
Except for April.
김정선 선수
Okay.
그리고 제가 파란색 프로토스요.
Medics are damn good. I don't know if one medic would really change too much in this situation though. Alright. Pause this PvP. And we will switch over to the battle screen. Load up. Come on. There we go. Okay. Whew. All right, we got our Protoss safely tucked away over on the F island. F island for F for the Protoss, which is what happened of them. And then we got our ZVT epic ultra match, the likes of which has never been seen before. We have never had this many Marines ever. I don't think we've ever had this many units in Chatcraft. Have we had this many Zerglings? I don't think we've even had this many Zerglings, have we? Maybe we've had close to this amount, though. I feel like we've had triple-digit Zerglings, though. No, the Protoss, they're just gonna sit this one out, but they're not gonna be the winners, technically, okay? So, all right, let's see how this goes, man. And again, you know, this is gonna be crazy. Again, I want to prep everyone. This is not precedented. The AI is probably going to be dumb. Some of the Marines are probably going to get confused. The Zerglings are going to get confused. My apologies. This is all in good fun, okay? So this is just to see what craziness happens. Please don't be too upset because the AI is just dumb. There's nothing we can do about it. But that being said, let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, 0. There they go. The Lings are attacking. There's so many Marines. The Ultralisk dies pretty quickly. Some of the Marines are so confused. There's actually not enough space for them to get in there. Some of these Zerglings are completely confused. It's an actual meat grinder, guys. An actual meat grinder. Oh no. Oh no. There's so many Marines left. Oh man. It's a good thing we got the right amount of Zerglings, because if we'd had one more Zergling on top of that, the Zerg would have won. Oh god. GG, that was a huge Terran win. I can't wait to see how many minerals just put in here. This is insane. The Optimator, 20,000 minerals! 20,000 minerals! Jesus Christ, Optimator went in hard! But it was a triple threat effort. Optimator, Rug Monkey, and Phragia. So many freaking Marines. Absolutely ridiculous! But the AI was working. The Zerglings were attacking. Half the Marines weren't even attacking, not because of the AI, but because they didn't have range, because there's so many other Marines in front of them that they couldn't attack. But yeah, we can check to see if a Tauras would have changed things. Might as well, right? Let's go back here. I'm gonna go back to the map and we'll add a Tauras just to see if it would have made a big difference. In addition, instead of the Ultralisk, or in addition to it? I guess we'll just put it in front. We'll put another one in there. I don't think even the Tauras would win here, honestly. Zerg. There's just so much damage being done that I honestly don't think the Tauras would even matter. Alright, we gotta fit the Tauras in somewhere here. We're gonna remove some Zerglings to the back. I know you guys can't see it, but it's happening. Oops. Save as. Okay. And we'll load up the test version. Replace the Hydras with killers. Those aren't even that much stronger. The Hunter Killers are only a little bit stronger. They're like twice as strong as a Hydralisk or something like that. Hydras into Lurkers. Alright, so now we got the Ultralisk here, and we got a Tarask here. 800 hit points, 6 armor. It's taking almost no damage from these Marines, but we'll see how it goes. Now we'll know what would happen if there was one extra Zergling plus. Alright, I'm gonna keep track of it. The Tarask is so confused it can't even get to the Marines because there's so many Zerglings. It's slowly taking damage though. See, the Zerglings, when they're getting to the Marines, they are attacking. So the AI is not actually bugged, it's just a matter of pathing, or some of these are bugged, obviously. Tarask is still at 600 hit points. But there's just so much fire focused on it now. 400. 300. 200. It's killing a lot of Marines. It's got 35 kills. 38 kills. 40 kills. And it dies with 44 kills, and there's still quite a few Marines left. 2 Tarasks? I don't even know if 2 Tarasks could take on that, to be honest. Oh man, that was insane. You want to try 2? All right, we'll try 2. We'll try 2. I'll go back, edit the map. I'm gonna take out that Ultralisk and then replace it with a Tarask. There we go. Now, Lurkers would be way too broken. Because there's, I mean, I don't want to have to deal with detection at all. That would be too crazy. If you have Prime and don't have Starcraft Remastered, it's free this month. Oh, good to know. How do you get, like, free forever? Alright, this time there's 2 Tarasks. Both of these are Tarasks now, so we got double Tarasks going on. We'll see what happens this time. Again, a lot of these Marines are just, they can't even get in position because there's so many other Marines in front. The Zerglings are having a hard time with pathing as well. But they are killing, I mean, you can hear the Marines dying. It's not just Ultralisk killing them. The Tarasks are actually getting less kills because they can't get to the Marines very easily because there's so many Zerglings on top of them. They're making progress up here, man. We might have to redirect them because it looks like this group is going to get taken out. This one's still going strong. It's 300 hit points on this one. 300 hit points on this one as well. Oh, we gotta change the AI a little bit here. Wow. Okay. That's what it would have taken. Oh shoot! I turned them to attack random targets, and now the scout and the Dragoon are attacking each other. No! Run away! Run away! Oh man. My operating scout had to fly off into the distance to get away. Oh my god. Well, GG's. We found out what it takes to kill 200 Marines. It takes hundreds of Zerglings and 2 Tarasks. And even then, there's only like 8 Lings left. Yeah, there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 Lings left. So the Tarasks and the Tarasks, well, they healed up a bit now, but they only had about 200, about 400 or 500 hit points between the two of them. You didn't send the units down? What does that mean? Next time, maybe I need an invincible. Maybe I need to make this scout invincible. That would be a solution as well. But this beacon here is set. This is the last ditch beacon, which just sets all units to attack in random directions, basically. And so that's when the AI really messes up. You have to go to this beacon. But it also made this one start attacking the scout. Oh man. Anyways, GG guys. That was epic. That was amazing. We got to see an absolute ridiculous Chatcraft. 200 Marines, it's the first time we've hit triple digit Marines, I think. Let alone the 200 supply. How much did Diggity burn through? You know, I can check. Let me just get Starcraft rolling again, and then we can check.
프로토스 전반 5승 2패를 보여주면서 상대적으로 김구현 선수가
GG everybody.
3패, 프로토스전이 3승 3패인데
Oh, let's remove this.
상대적으로도 그렇고 이 맵에서
I can pull up the file that has all the information about how much people spent.
투어는 일단
I
김태경이라고
think.
생각하고 상대편이 스나이핑 카드 냈으니까요.
그렇죠. 그때도 이제 광안리 결승전 때
Where is it?
아무래도 투원이 7경기다 보니까 어느 정도 김태경 선수가 적극적으로 활용되기에는 약간 부족을 했었는데 그 한을 오늘 경기에서 좀 풀 필요가 있겠고요.
네. 실드. 아, 근데 김구현의 실드는 금방 깎여요.
Is it here?
셔틀의
No.
고개사라고 이제 닉네임을 많은 분들이 불러주시는데
Where's the thingo?
붉은색은 아니고 노란색인데 이럴 때 김구현 선수랑 김태경 선수에게 동맹을 맺고
Oh, here it is. Okay.
탭하면
Where's today?
붉은 셔틀이 됩니다. 그렇게 하면.
경기 중에 그러면 이제
No, that's not it.
네. 다른 곳을 탐하 나가야 돼요. 동맹을 맺고 네. 1대1 대결.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the file that has the
초반 정찰은 김태경 선수가
I don't actually know what file contains all the minerals.
아무래도 맵에 대한 자신감을 좀 볼 수가 있겠죠.
Is this it? This isn't it, is it?
왜냐면 프로브 정찰을 일찍 보내게 되면은 자원 상황에서 약간 불리하기 때문에 테크트리라든지 이후에 그 자원적인 측면에서 불리할 수가 있겠는데 그래도 상대방이 뭘 할지는 최대한 알고 거기에 맞춰서
Oh, here we go.
주게 되면은 내가 유리하다 이렇게 생각을 하는 것 같고 반대로 김구현
Is this it?
두 번째 파일런을 지울 때까지
Okay, here we go. So, yeah, so
일질럿을 먼저 눌러주고
here's the numbers.
그러고 나서 사이버를 올려줄 것 같은데 정찰을 막고 최대한 빠른
Minions, 800 minerals.
입구를 막고
Manau Fox, 1600 minerals.
김구현 선수의 생각인데
Honorable Spoon, 2250. Cicero, 450. Dignity spent 27,500 minerals.
왔어요. 한 방도 안 맞았습니다. 한 대도 안 맞고 들었어요.
이게 김구현 선수가 어느 정도 어택을 누리면서
27,500 minerals.
언더 프로브로 두 번까지는 때려줄 수 있었는데
The Terrans, Optimator spent 20,400 minerals. Faragia spent 18,500 minerals.
타이밍이 김구현 선수가 상당히
And Rug Monkey spent 3,100 minerals.
그러다 보니까 프로토스 선수들 중에서는
Oh, and Optimator bought a Zealot as well. I think. And Hapitalex bought one as well. So yeah, so the total minerals spent by the Zerg were about 30,000, 31,000. The total minerals spent by the Terrans were over 40,000. I mean, the supply count, the Terrans did have 40 more supply, but I think you're right. I think if you take away 40 of those Marines, it's still such a, you know, that's one more test we could run actually. We could remove 40 Marines, but I don't think that to make it even supply. But I don't think that changes the outcome. They lost any. Yeah, that was so many minerals spent.
자원 상황에서 김구 선수가 인구수도 지금 앞서고 있잖아요. 자원 상황에서도 앞서다 보니까 게이트도 더 빨리 늘어나는 모습이고요.
Ooh, that's true. And actually, that's true. So the Zergs also spent 3 subscriptions, and Manal Fox spent the $8 on an Ultralisk, and Beardmouth spent money on the sub as well for the Dragoons, and then 100 bits to save the Dragoon by moving it to the F island. Hey Floyd, what's going on? All right, so let's just for the sake of argument, let's see what happens with even supply. Even supply. I removed 40 Marines, so that means the Zerg might get some better surface area too. Actually, I removed the ultras, but you know, just for the sake of argument, we'll leave the Hydras in there. So this is even supply, 160 supply approximately for each. What are these Zerglings? Okay, these Hydralisks are really confused.
Contact.
Yeah, so with even supply, the Marines are still gonna win. And now they're just all really confused. And my scout is dead, so I can't even change things anymore. And look, they've all decided to just live happily ever after together with without fighting anymore. Oh man. Trey changing the links to devouring ones? Oh man. That would take too long, I think. Because then I'd have to redo the entire thing from the start and change out all 230 lings for super lings. I don't know how much armor devouring ones have though. That might change things a bit. I think probably if they were all devouring ones, the Zerg would have a much better time. Okay, let me unpause for the next one. That was epic, you guys. GG to everyone everyone that participated. That was epic. Contributed to a pretty amazing battle. Even if it was a meat grinder, it was still awesome. But yeah, the Optimator got MVP with 20,000 minerals, but our Faraji was only a little bit behind with 18,000 minerals. Diggity spent 27,000, but he was the only one spending the big digits there. A hero Chatcraft? Devouring ones versus Rainer versus Phoenixes? That'd be interesting. Also a free win? I mean, not necessarily. If you had like Tarasks, they have a lot of armor, but if you have hero units, then the armor doesn't do as much. Oh, let's see. I need to change the names on this.
My life for ire.
Oh my god, it's starting again. No!
My life for ire. My life for ire. My life for ire.
Beardmouth was saving up, and now that everyone's out of money, he can plop down the zealots. Oh man. Alright, let's see. Who is whom on this? I actually don't know. Oh, okay. Bisu Teal versus Chow.
러시안 가고
Yeah.
정찰하는
You want a piece of me, boy?
금방 상자가 돼요. 김규현 선수. 아니 김규현이
What the heck?
잠시 뒤에서 지금 호흡 고르고 있습니다.
Floyd just got here right after that Chatcraft, and he's like, I got fresh minerals for some Marines. Cicero, I actually am planning on adding an upgrade thing for the next version if I ever have the time to actually make it. But it's going to be very, 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 very expensive because an upgrade can mean so much of a difference. Devouring ones could be fair. You know, maybe for a hero purchase, maybe it should be like 4 devouring ones or something like that. Maybe if you pay for a hero, you should get 4 devouring ones or like 2 hunter killers or something like that. Maybe I'll have to do the math or look at the stats of the units and see if maybe that would be a good way to do it. Because if you buy a hero unit, you want it to be super badass, right? And the hunter killers are just barely, they're like doubly strong Zerglings. They're not even that big of a deal. But, you know, putting in 4 or 6 hunter devouring ones might be good. +1 armor and 10 more HP, that's it? Okay. that's not that strong, actually. One armor makes a pretty big difference, though. Oh, it has the adrenaline glands. Interesting. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the Chatcraft, because like I said, the whole fun of it is watching giant armies go up against each other and or small armies going up against each other. So I think it was fun. You're right, I can change the stats, I guess. But then I'd have to change the stats every single time if I wanted to do that. I don't really feel like doing that, to be honest. Oh! Cal's trying to find an opening. I think there's probably a Reaver in there. Oh, armor 3. That's pretty good. You gave your dad Broodborn remastered. Nice. Is he gonna play with you? Best unit in the game? Probably. Well, I mean, unless it's like other hero units. Sorry they don't, Cicero. Is it because it's just such an old game? I'm thinking you could probably find people to play with though, if you wanted to. I was gonna say like maybe in my Discord, but probably not my Discord. But maybe if you had went to a bigger Discord, you could find people to play with. Broodborn is stressful. Oh, he's going with the double. Oh, he got 2. Okay. Oh, the only thing that died was 1. No, actually, he lost. Yeah, he lost a Dragoon inside the shuttle. But this is not a great attack by Cal. Maybe he was hoping that there wouldn't be defenses here, but he already tried to go in and there was already defenses there. So I'm not sure what Cal was thinking with that. Oh shit, stuff is in the oven! I got distracted!
일부러 그 위쪽에 드라군과 아래쪽에 드라군은 그 중간에 공간을 만들어 놓고 들어오라고 만들어 놓고 김건 선수가 들어오니까 본진에 드라군이 있다. 네.
바템을 봤으니까 김규현 입장에서 좀 답답해지는데요. 김규현의 셔틀의 그 달인 김규현이 셔틀이 없습니다. 2기가 다 떨어. 돈을 엄청 들었잖아요. 소고까지 했는데.
네, 거기다가 뭐 질러 스피드업도 될 수도 있고 리버 숫자도 어느 정도 김태현 선수가 리버 2기 또 태워서 오고 있고요.
네, 템 준비도 빠를 수밖에 없고요.
질러 스피드업이 딱 완성이 됐고 이렇게 되면은
6시만 밀어 6시만.
네.
우와 6시만 가자 6시만.
라인 자체를 먼저 잡을 수가 있겠죠. 질럿이 느리거든요. 김건 선수는 오는데 시간이 좀 걸리고 김태훈 선수는 여기서 언덕차지 차지를 미리 했었으면 더
네.
좋을 텐데.
아무튼 리버 두기 자리 잡았고요. 리버 공격 공기 시작합니다. 아 리버 프로브
또 많이 잡았어요.
네. 그 질럿은 뭐 리버로 녹이면 금방입니다.
저 셔틀을 또 셔틀을 살려가네요. 김태훈 선수. 그래도 김건 선수 어느 정도 프로 피해는 있지만 잘 막았습니다.
네.
네. 원리버도 잡았고 그런데 아무래도 김태훈 선수도 12시 쪽에 이제 멀티가 먼저 들어가고 있었기 때문에 뭐 이 정도 피해는 김태훈 선수 입장에서는 피해가 아니죠.
그러면 던진 거죠. 그냥 말 그대로 소모전. 셔틀은 살아남았고 후속 변력 계속 나올 수 있습니다.
리버가 있는데 양 선수 다 리버는 확보하고 있는데 셔틀 스피드업을 했다는 측면에서 김구현 선수가 지금 당장 센터로 나가면은 승부를 장담할 수가 없거든요. 셔틀 스피드업을 통해서 어느 정도 뭐 사질럿이라도 뭐 하이템플러 데려가기가 약간 부담스러우면은 뭐 지금은 하이템플러 탄 모습인데 12시 쪽에 좀 흔들어 주면서 그리고 이제 그 수비적인 포지션을 가졌을 때는 웬만하면 안 밀리거든요. 셔틀 한 개 더 생산해서 한 개는 12시 쪽에 흔들어주고 한 개는 9시 쪽에 흔들어주고 양쪽으로 흔들어주면서 그런 이후에 견제가 좀 잘 먹히고 나서 센터로 좀 치고 나가는 것이 김구현 선수 유리해 보이고요.
네. 자, 지금부터 템 승부입니다. 템. 자 리버가 활약할 타이밍은 어느 정도 좀 지났어요. 하이템프로 정확히 지져야 됩니다. 셔틀 앞에 두 셔틀 드랍은 완전 실패했고요. 사이렌스톰. 나는 피해치에서 마지막 한 방 더 아무것도 김구현 몽초인. 이번엔 정타 들어갔어요.
정말 그 템 두 개였는데 한 개 한 번 아꼈었고요. 그 부분이 정말 잘 먹혔습니다.
자, 그러니까 김태경 셔틀 템 빠졌어. 12시 쪽 자리 6시에 자리 어떻게 잡았죠?
김구현 선수가 일단 수비적인 포지션을 정말 잘 취했어요. 그리고 김재원 선수가 이번에는 들어가는 것이 못 밉니다.
네, 좁은 데로 올라와야죠. 싸울 거면 올라와야죠.
이렇게 되면 김구현 선수가 이득볼 가능성이 더 높아요.
자 리버가 아래에서 쏘는데 불발만 나오고 있거든요.
아무래도 김태훈 선수가 셔틀 에너지가 별로 없다 보니까
신공 안 되죠. 신공 안 됩니다.
소극적인 움직임을 보였는데 대박 터트했어요. 김구현.
한 번은 막아줬습니다. 그 다음에 됩니까?
이득 많이 봤습니다. 김구현 선수가.
여기 한국제 스위치권에 20차 나기 시작합니다. 올 거면 전부 올라오든가 리버도 위에서 쏘는 거야죠. 리버 아래서 때리면 그게 가면 실패하는 게 높아지지 않습니까? 불발전 되죠.
김태훈 선수가 셔틀 에너지가 부족하다 보니까 그 위쪽으로 올라가서 김건 선수가 드라군이 1.4로 셔틀이 잡힐 것 같아서 좀 소극적인 움직임을 보여줬고 그렇게 소극적인 움직임을 보여줄 거면 애초에 안 들어가고 그냥 언덕 아래에 있는 것이 더 나았었는데 좀 무리한 움직임이 김건 선수 셔틀 스피드업이 되다 보니까 바로바로 수비를 해줄 수 있다는 장점 그 부분이 적극 활용돼서 김건 선수 이득 많이 받습니다.
하이템프로 꼬리 잡아서 김태경의 셔틀도 하나 지금 11시 반에 둥둥 떠 있고요. 제 다시 만화 채우면 어떻게 될지 모릅니다. 수비형은 배치해놔야 돼요.
그렇죠. 뭐 12시 쪽 셔틀로 템플로 이제는 만화 찰 시간인데 김구현 선수가 잊어먹지 않으면은 저기 한 번 더 견제 가면서 센터에 치고 나가면은 지금 이제 물량에서는 김구현 선수가 앞설 수가 있겠죠.
네. 그것도 지금 빨리 전격적으로 승부를 내야지 아니면 또 9시가 돌아가서 변수가 돼. 여기 왔네. 네. 한 번은 지을 수 있죠. 한 번은 지을 수 있어요. 그렇죠. 한 번 더.
한 개 더 있어요.
네, 아무튼 12시가 안 돌아갑니다.
물량 많아요. 물량 많고 김구현 선수 리버가 있기 때문에 일단은 김태현 선수 입장에서는 리버를 최대한 효율적으로 제거를 해준과 동시에 사이언스톰을 정말 잘 써야 됩니다.
근데 다리로 지금 숨을 겁니까? 다리 안쪽으로 숨을 겁니까? 김태경 아니면 병일사
9시 멀티가
싸울 겁니까?
9시 멀티가 있기 때문에 여기서 싸워줘야 돼요. 김태경 선수.
자, 싸우는 거 선택을 했어요. 자, 리버 위에 싸움을 좀 터주고요.
I got back in time for some Psystorms.
많이 나왔습니다. 김구현의 본능적인 사이언스톰을 쓴 것이 아니라
I put that shit in the oven, in a toaster oven like a long time ago. I think the nuggets are like barely salvageable actually, but the burger I put in there was gone. I had to make a new one. Yeah, my house burned down. But it's okay.
12시 쪽, 9시 쪽 추가적인 멀티가 있긴 하지만 이 지역을 많이 뺏기게 되면 그쪽은 언제 부서질지 모르는 지역이 되는 것이기 때문에
Where you ordered grub up from? No, I just the burger sucked, but I had put it in the toaster oven, but I just put it in the microwave so it could work. But the nuggets they're not great, to be honest, but they might be salvageable. They're browned, but they're not quite like charred. Oh, they're okay. Drop it in a cup of water. Yeah. They'll unburn it.
그만큼 침착하게 당하면서도 동요하지 않았어요.
김태형 선수의 전용 맵인 이런 투어에서
All right.
자신이 원하는 그림을 다 그리면서
You know, I actually made some of my own burgers as well. I made my own black bean burgers from scratch, and I made a bunch of them. I just ran out of them yesterday, or the day before something. All right, BC versus Cal, game number 2. Oh, this is another quarterfinal. But mine are made from beans, not from meat. That must be a lot of work, though, to grind your own meat. Wow. Okay, that's tough. That's not it's not nice. Anyway, what did I miss? Loose set. Getting a supply depot. Grind your own meat. You grind your own meat, huh? I'm gonna eat these anyways. Out of spite.
아래쪽에 노란색. 그리고 이에마스는 한시는 김구현입니다.
I got some of the fake chicken nuggets. And I've got these like cauliflower nuggets. The fake chicken ones are almost burnt. The cauliflower ones are like actually kind of okay. I guess they cook slower.
최근 몇 주 환하게 웃을 일이 없었거든요, 김구현이요. 아마 이긴 다음에도 뭐 큰 웃음 안 줄 수 있습니다. 일단 진짜 4강 가면 그때부터 살 떨리거든요.
Ditch meat one animal at a time or all at once.
저주 내리는 거거든요. WCG 4위의 저주.
예. 아무래도 김태훈 선수도 마찬가지고 김구현 선수도 마찬가지지만
Kind of one animal at a time, but not really like on purpose necessarily. But I stopped eating red meat before I stopped eating chicken because it was just like, but I didn't stop altogether. But it was just chicken was cheaper oftentimes, and red meat is less healthy, so I was eating mostly chicken before I stopped eating chicken. So kind of.
이제 1011 시즌으로 들어가기 시작할 거거든요. 각종 뭐 개인 리그나 프로 리그가
Aggressively 70s colored hand towel. It kind of is, isn't it?
기분 좋게 시작하는 겁니다.
그렇죠. 스토브 때 마냥 노는 것이 뭐 즐겁지는 않거든요. 프로게이머가. 왜냐면 스토브가 끝난 이후에 바로 예선 있고 대회.
A lot of people do that though. A lot of people do different degrees where they won't eat red meat, or they'll only eat fish or something like that. But I've never heard of anyone like gradually moving through the meats like that. But I'm sure it happens.
그렇습니다. e스포츠계는 지금이 연말이에요, 사실은요. 시즌 말입니다. 그리고 스토브 또는 에어컨 리그를 거친
I know at least one person who was vegetarian, and she actually started eating fish again, just because of the health reasons. I don't know if it was omega-3s or there was something she wasn't getting though. Iron maybe? I don't know. Something she wasn't getting enough of in her diet, so she had to start eating fish. And now she is a full-on meat eater. She's not vegetarian at all anymore. But that's partly because she married a meat eater, I think, more than the fish thing. I went to a state fair once with her, and they were giving out samples of meat. Really high quality cooked steak. And she was, she was vegetarian, but she was okay with trying it, and she like tried one piece of meat and she just spat it out because she's so disgusted by it. So, but I think she got used to it because she was with the meat eater all the time. That she grew accustomed. I have like something like itching the back of my neck.
김태경은 사이버 이후에 사이버 이후에 꽂아놨습니다. 파일런은요.
Being a vegetarian is a huge mistake. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a good one. Alright, let me check this card. Oh, you have like a meat grinder. If you were a real from scratch person, you would crank it by hand. So you just buy meat and you just put it in the top and then it comes out. It's ground meat. That's cool. Must be a pain in the butt to clean though. It's really difficult to clean. This same friend who was vegetarian and now isn't, she does a lot of stuff from scratch. She grinds her own pasta by hand. She makes her own pasta. She makes the dough and then she cranks it through a thing by hand.
앞 1세트도 김구현 그렇게 수비적으로 갔어요. 그 리스크가 없이 가장 무난하게 각종 그
Ground beef in the Netherlands is a scam.
막을 수 있는 태세로 갔고 이번도 마찬가지입니다. 일단 처음에 안정적으로 이영호처럼 갑니다.
그에 반해서 김태경 선수는 이제 그
How so?
좀 비슷하긴 한데, 예.
Too expensive?
사업을 누렸다는 측면에서 김구현 선수의 초반 찌르기를 좀 막아주겠다. 그리고 다크 템플러를 생각해서 원게이트 멀티 이후에 바로 로보틱스 올려주면서 옵저버까지 생각을 해서 3게이트는 양 선수 다 3게이트는 좀 막히는
Not eating meat or riding your bike
3게이트 썼다면
seems inconsequential.
멀티를 빨리 가져간
I think you're right for the most part, but the thing is like
자 그리고 이제 게이트 늘리기 시작합니다. 김태경.
I think of it this way, like especially like in the United, I don't know how it is in other countries, but in the United States, 10 years ago, you could not get a veggie burger like almost anywhere, right? Now, 10 years later, you can get a Beyond Burger at almost any restaurant. And the reason I think that is because of demand, right? That's consumers making the choice that they are going to buy those products and create demand for those products, which changes the supply. And it is not super consequential, and one person's contribution is inconsequential, but over time, you know, the decisions of lots of individuals add up to a larger effect. So, I agree with you though, that things are not going to change significantly. Things are not going to be fixed by the work of individuals. But, I don't know. It's about my own conscience too. Like, sometimes I do things that are bad for the environment. And maybe I shouldn't do it as much as I do or something like that. But when it came to meat eating, it was literally... There was literally a moment when I was in a grocery store and I had a thing of chicken that I picked up to buy, and I just thought about the fact that those chickens were tortured to death by a corporate farm where they were kept in cages where they couldn't move for their entire lives and force-fed, and sometimes their beaks are cut off and all kinds of terrible stuff like that, and I couldn't. It wasn't, for me, it wasn't about like, oh, I think this is gonna have a strong effect if I put this chicken back and I don't buy it. For me, it was just like I just couldn't buy it. It just didn't feel right.
템테크 타고 있습니다.
센터에 옵저버 또 잡힐 수가 있습니다. 김고현 선수.
So that's about me. That's not about the industry necessarily. It's not about the effect it has.
옵저버가 계속 나왔다는 측면에서 아 리버는 아니고 템플러 테크를 올렸구나.
But
알 수가 있겠고.
I do think that
김고현 선수는 아직까지도 김태훈 선수의 확실한 체제 자체를 확인을 하지 못했거든요.
the actions of individuals do add up.
어느 정도 빌드 자체는 아 앞마당 가져가는 타이밍이라든지 첫 옵저버
The actions of legislators add up more.
있었겠지만 이후에
But the actions of individuals can have some effect.
알 수가 없는 상황인데 여기서 과감하게 또 넥서스 가져가나요? 눈치로 그냥.
Vegetarian-ish.
커졌으니까 한 군데도 가져갈 수도 있습니다. 그런데 김정 선수가 야그 미네랄적
That's
언덕
cool.
위로 병력을 배치했거든요.
Yeah, flexitarian is one word that people use.
리버를 모아서 타이밍으로 공격 온 것이
Here's a good term that I heard someone use once. Someone once told me that they're vegetarian with benefits.
앞서고 있기 때문에 예, 멀티 가져가도 안전할 것 같은데요, 지금은요.
그러니까 상대편의 수비가 집중하지 못하게 김정 선수가 북서를 올려야 되는데 아직은
Sometime in our lifetime, seafood will be over.
포지 업그레이드를
You might be right. Although, I think people underestimate how
이제는 양 선수
dependent we are on the ocean's health for humans to survive. If there's a point in time where there's no fish, humans will die. It doesn't have to do with seafood. It has to do with if marine ecosystems lose too much, then the algae that creates most of the oxygen will die, and all humans will die of asphyxiation.
넥서스를 먼저
So that's what we have to look forward to more than just lack of seafood.
자원이라든가 병력 규모 좋습니다. 테크도 그렇고요.
일단 멀티가 가져가는 모습을 김고현 선수가 가져가는 모습을 김태현 선수가 옵저버로 이제 확인을 하고 있기 때문에 예, 지금은 뭐 김태현 선수가 선택을 해야죠.
But yeah, red meat, they actually, I don't remember which one it is, the FDA or something like that, came out with a report a few years ago that eating red meat and processed meat a certain amount per week, I don't remember the details, it gives you like a 25% increased chance of heart disease. It's like a big difference. The carcinogens in red meat, and especially in processed meat like sausages and stuff like that, is actually that bad that it really gives you a significant increase in your death rate, basically. Oh, they switch colors again. Why do they do this? Why do they switch colors? It's not even like it's different colors. It's actually like just the same colors but switched.
자, 울컥에 한번 나옵니까? 근데 김태경은 싸울 생각 없습니다. 재미만 보고 싹 빠져 아주 얄밉게 빠져 상대편 입장에서는요.
아무래도 그 양 선수 간의 옵저버 정보적인 측면에서 이번에는 셔틀이 잡힐 것 같고요. 정보적인 측면에서 김고현 선수 옵저버를 김태경 선수가 다수를 잡아내다 보니까 정보에서 앞섰다는 부분이
I don't remember exactly what it was. I might be wrong on the term exactly about carcinogens or whatever, but either way, all I remember the main point is that eating processed meat increase risk of death.
찌르겠다는 생각이기도 하고요. 지금 찌르겠다는 것 같은데요. 지금.
자, 그러면 이거 위치가 중요하거든요. 김태경 현재 병력 나는 하이템플러 2기야.
You're not ruining the planet. You're just making it inhospitable to humans. True. If humans all died off, probably the Earth would recover and different species would recover. Although, you know, we would take out. Oh, he just stormed all of the enemy Templar. Ooh, this is a big attack. Bisu is like kind of like waiting back though. He wants Cal to get on the low ground, I think. Actually, no, he's still fighting. He's fighting against the Zealots. But Cal does have the high ground advantage here. Bisu almost lost all of his Templar without storming. Look, you can't, I'm not gonna remember all the exact numbers of this study that I heard about 3 years ago. But the point is that if you eat bacon and sausages, you're more likely to die. By a significant amount. By enough of a significant amount that I don't remember which one it was, the FDA or whoever it was, basically issued some kind of alert or whatever.
김구현 선수의 추가 병력이 오기 전에 먼저 치고 올라왔던 김태형 선수 선택 좋았고요. 근데 더 밑으로 센터까지 나가기는 부담이에요. 김구현 선수 병력 많아요. 네, 김규현이.
We are capable of screwing up the Earth in a way that nothing could survive, though, if we wanted to. It's likely that if there was like a nuclear war, for example, we would pollute the environment with so much radiation that nothing would survive. And you'd come back in 100 million years and there'd be roach people living here. No, I don't know if even roaches could survive that much radiation. Plants would live? Maybe.
그런데 옵적으로 다 봅니다. 이거 뚫리는데요. 유니콘 50차. 이번에는 택백리상.
I mean, yeah, some sort of life would probably press on, even through massive irradiation of the, if a giant science vessel came and cast it to radiate on the Earth, you know, something would probably live. Perhaps the mighty Sasquatch would survive in the mountains. I would like to imagine the roach people would enjoy my company. I think they would. I think they will. Living the most deadly affliction. True. Tardigrades might survive. That's true. I think Bisu is in trouble, especially if he loses his third. He's lost control of his third, but has he lost his third is the question. Does it matter is another question. Imagine my APM if I was uploaded to a computer. If you were uploaded to a computer and you played Starcraft as a computer program, would you be as good as the computer AIs that already play Starcraft? I got the colors right eventually. Wait, Bisu's wrapping up. For some reason I thought there was a third game. Bisu's wrapping up his keyboard though. Alright, so now... Okay, now we're in the semifinals. Flash versus Cal. It could have been Bisu, but it's Cal. Or are you talking about that YouTube video from like 3 months ago that you won't let me go? Where I had the colors wrong with Bisu or whatever. Lee Young-ho versus Kim Gu-hyun. You're still salty? Oh my god, dude. I could have just not uploaded it. Would that have been better? If I realized at the end that I had messed it up, should I have just never uploaded it? Would that have been better? And then there wouldn't be any game to watch? Can't take it to recast it. Thank you again, to everyone for all the support, by the way, earlier. Everyone that subs. We had a hype train, we had a level 1 hype train. We had some bits, we had some gift subs. We had normal subs. I appreciate it, everybody. You're gonna try and recast the game from yesterday tonight in a bit. Yeah, when I messed up the colors on a game and I was saying the wrong people the entire match, I asked if I should have not uploaded it, and he said I should have had you do it because Diggity has all kinds of spare time to cast random games that I ask him to.
방송 경기 자체가 연습이 돼버릴 때가 있어요. 네. 지금 이영호 선수 같은 경우는 그런 상황이고요. 오죽하면 마음 가는 대로 손 가는 대로 경기한다. There
has actually been one game in the last
일단은 이영호 선수, 김구현 선수
month or two that I recast it. I don't remember if I messed up the colors or if something else got messed up, but there was something I messed up
확인하는 모습이었고요.
that got messed up and I actually recasted it.
그러니까 그 살인적인 스케줄을 잘 버티는 이유, 감 또는 뭐 눈치 이런 것들이 영향을 줍니다. 물리적으로는 솔직히 완벽한 대비하기가 어려워요.
본진까지 꼼꼼하게 정찰해주는 모습인데 워낙 이영호 선수가 토스전에 강한 모습을 보여주다 보니까 뭐 테란전이 2010년에 뭐 70%, 저그전이 72%인 반해서 프로토스전은 29승 4패 80%.
Moletrap asks Diggy a question, he gives a short response. I mean, that could be every stream.
경기가 좀 예상이 되고요.
Diggity has an open invitation to join me on stream on Discord and chat. But he's usually too busy.
일단 선택을 했고요. 아무래도 그냥 단순히 본진에서 게이트웨이를 올리고 테크트릴 타기에는 이후에 이영호 선수의 눈치라든지.
All right. Luckily, it's a TVP. I can't get the colors wrong on this one. I mean, I guess I could theoretically still get the colors wrong, but then I'd have to get the races wrong too, and that'd be pretty bad. No! Flash isn't purple.
My life for ire.
그렇죠. 일단은 뭐 이영호 선수가 배럭 더블 그 구사할 것 같은데 이렇게 되면은 빌드상에서는 미세하게나마 기고요.
Is it gonna be a Protoss win? It looks like the Terrans had enough juice left. Well, Floyd missed out on the Chatcraft, the epic Chatcraft, and he came in afterwards with some rain power.
사실 어제 스타리그 중계 이후에 이영호 신상문의 대결 저희가 너무 이영호 중심으로 한 게 아니냐 그 게시판에서 좀 혼났습니다만은.
It was really only like 3 or 4 people that spent 10,000 plus minerals.
먹어도 질리지 않는 라면, 이영호 라면, 그 라면 때문이죠.
Diggity, I don't know if you were here earlier when we did the count, and even though, so we saw that you spent 27,500 minerals was your end number for the amount you spent on that Chatcraft. It's ridiculous.
좀 더 긴장하게끔 만들어주는 그런 액션이죠. 네. 여기에 김구현 선수 흔들리면 안 돼요.
그러다 진짜 조금만 흔들리면 그냥.
Hey, Dududer. Phil's birthday, man. Is it your birthday? Happy birthday. Yeah, Optimator spent 20,000. Phil's birthday man is like Phil's old man, basically. Oh. He's fighting with the probes. Is he gonna lose another? Okay, he lost a couple probes though. But he got the Marines. The year 2000, yeah, that was like just the other day, I think. Imagine having 20,000 minerals. Is my PC Y2K compliant? Oh boy, probably not. I think all my computers were made after the year 2000, so it's not really a concern. I missed Chomp Chomp. Interesting name. Chomp Chomp gave a follow earlier. Welcome. If 2000 was last year, we're awfully close to September. Oh shit. Someone call New York. That's something I was thinking about recently because I've been writing a story about time travel, and I was talking to someone else about this. How would you prove that you're from the future? Like, if you went back to like, you know, August of 2001, how do you get anyone to listen to you to prove, oh, like there's gonna be this big bombing or plane crash or whatever? Like, how would you warn someone? Like, how would you convince someone that you're from the future? You don't get to bring anything back. That's too obvious. This isn't fiction. Like, Back to the Future?
이런 느낌으로 이런 마음가짐으로 경기를 좀 하고 있을 거라는
Bush would
생각이
have you arrested.
최강적 토스 제일 잘 잡는 토스 저거 두 명과 싸웠는데 지금 경기는 토스전 88% 승률의 이영호예요.
No one would believe someone does that full time. Exactly.
추가적인 멀티까지 정말 비슷한 모습을 보여주는데 김구현 선수는 자원이 남아서 미네랄 멀티를 가져가.
I mean, the future is changing, yes, but still, like, you would, like, how would you prove that you're from the future in order to, like, try and get people, convince people to change things? I think your strategy would have to be to try and convince people of other ways. Not try and claim you're from the future, just claim that you have other knowledge, maybe. Because if you say you're from the future, people are going to call you crazy. They're not going to believe you. Look up a meme that hasn't come out, right? But I mean, like, how do you know, like, oh, who has that memorized? Oh, it's August of 2000, and September 1st of 2000, or I'm sorry, 2001, there's gonna be a really funny Badger video came out on that day, and so now I could use, I don't know, like, how do you memorize which meme is gonna happen? There would be no way to know a detail like that, unless it was like a big event, like, if you came back to, like October 1st of 1989, I would know that there's going to be an earthquake in San Francisco in the next 2 weeks or something like that. But then how do I prove to that? But that would be the thing I'm trying to stop, right? How do I say, oh, okay, well, I know that, I don't know. Go to 1009, invest in Bitcoin? Dude, yeah, if you invested in Bitcoin in 1009, you get a lot of money back by then. Yeah, just buy Amazon, Apple, true. Yeah, no, when did Bitcoin come out? Because, yeah, if you bought a Bitcoin when it came out and sold last year, you'd be like freaking millionaire, man. I think Bitcoin probably has a higher... I actually don't know if Bitcoin would have higher return than stocks. Monster Energy drink outperformed Bitcoin? Really? But Apple has always been a good... No matter when you go back in history, Apple's been a really good bet. Apple's always gone up for 40 years. BitClown. Because Bitcoin actually went up a lot after it was invented, and then it blew up again even bigger in the last few years. I didn't realize Monster Energy was such a huge performer. Stock performer. Invest in the VOC? I'm not sure what that is. In 2001, Monster was worth 10 cents per share? Now it's worth $95? I think that's not... So that's, $1. Oh, shoot! The animation actually worked as well! Beardmouth! Thank you so much for the 775 bits. The Archon has been added to the battlefield. Suddenly those 17 Marines don't look so hot. Thank you, Beardmouth. I appreciate that. What? What? Did you mean to do that twice? What's going on? What's happening? Was that? No, that was okay. It was different messages. Holy shit! Thank you so much, Good enough. Is it because the GTS didn't happen? Is that what was the problem? Farashi's gonna try and get enough Marines to kill the Archons. I don't know. How do you still have money, Farashia? Yeah, I think Bitcoin was more than that. Hey, Muno. Can't remember if it was still just class, vile attack, or Vulture activity. Yeah, in 2010, actually in 2010, that was later on. There was a lot of people casting. Clazart was 2007, 2006-7, and then Diggity and I started towards the end of 2007. So by 2008, there were several of us that were doing it already. Monsters up 70,000%. Oh, because the stock price might have split, right? So that might not be counted in that increase. All right. Well, today I learned Monster Energy. Should invest in that when I go back in time.
여기서 한번 긋고 12시 쪽으로 천천히 전진하면서 프로토스에게 압박을 해줄 수가 있는 것인데 지금 이 전진하는 병력보다도 11시 소비가 더 중요합니다. 이영호 선수는요. 자, 캐리어 4기째까지 동원됩니다. 터렛 2개 금방 깨고
70,000%. Dude, can you imagine?
골리앗이 숫자가 없는데요. 골리앗이.
I probably shouldn't. I don't even want to think about it because it's gonna hurt. It's just gonna hurt me to think about, right? Think about like, oh, what if I spend $100 on Monster back in the day or something like that. It's ridiculous. Do you know how many Marines died to an Archon? Be something good to test. Technically, Bitcoin has gone up infinite because it started at 0. Did it max out at 60K? Wait, what about pizzas? One guy spent $1 billion on a pizza. Wait, what? Because he bought a pizza for 10,000 bitcoins when it was worthless? Oh my god. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That guy's gotta be kicking himself so hard that he doesn't exist anymore. Oh my god, dude. But I mean, how would you know? For all he knows, he just spent 60,000 meaningless esports dollars that don't exist and will never get him any. Someone gave him a pizza for this like invisible currency that he like made up. I'll take a free pizza. Oh, it was 2 pizzas. 2 pizzas, okay. I actually didn't even see who won. Cal won? Because carriers? Okay. Yeah, okay. Cal won the first game. Nice. Cal fighting. Oh, man. That's true. He probably, if he had 60,000 to burn on pizzas, he probably had other bitcoins too, right? God. I wish I was rich, man. That'd be great. I could buy so much pizza. If I was rich, I would probably eat a pizza and like host some Starcraft tournaments and also try and save the world, maybe. Yeah, no one told me to, but like part of me thought about investing in Bitcoin back in the day.
네, 경기 시작됐습니다. 먼저
But I've always been like too poor to really make investments like that. So, you wish you were pizza? Why?
상대
Because then you'd be awesome. You're already awesome. Don't worry.
캐리어 위치를 못 보고 결국 한 방에 쓸리고 말았고요. 보니까 김건우 선수 이렇게 위치 하나하나까지 이영호 선수 허를 이영호의 감이 통하지 않게 버려야 돼요.
Missing my chance? What?
최근에 프로토스들이 선보이지 않는 패턴. 뭐
What chance am I missing?
라든지 아니면 투 스타게이트에서 캐리어를 생산하고 뭐 그런 모습이 아니라 원 스타게이트에서 캐리어를 생산하면서
I'm sure I'm missing a chance right now.
지상군을
To buy Flashcoin.
지상군을 주력으로 생산하는 그런 모습, 그런 짜임새 있는 전략이
I already missed that chance too.
네.
Luckily.
경기가 종료가 되면 머스리, 뭐 철관, 로스타가 경기를 마치고 다시 이재동과 김정우 경기를 보내줄 텐데 데이터로 봐서는 이영호 선수 상당히 유리했거든요. 근데 보니까 혹시 떨어진다고 하더라도 오늘
Joy Reactor.
내일 뭐 토스 김규현인데 여유가 있었겠습니다만 이영호가 내려온다는 솔직히 만약에 접하게 된다면 깜짝 급 비상 걸리는 거예요.
그렇죠. 그런데 지금 이영호 선수 빠른 베럭스.
It's a good meme.
이게 또 반짝이 나오나요?
Or comic, I guess?
구배럭인 것 같죠,
Does it count as a meme? Does a comic count as a meme?
프로토스의 노게이트 더블 엑서스를
Are all comics memes, but not all memes are comics?
앞경기도 일단
No, I think comics and memes are separate, but I could be wrong. What do you guys think is the thing that right now, if we bought it, we're gonna be millionaires in 10 years?
센터에 딱 지어놨거든요.
What's the next big thing, guys? Let's figure it out right now.
미세하게나마 좀 앞서가는 빌드를 좀 먹고 들어갔었는데 이번 경기 때는 이영호 선수의 센터 베럭스가 그래도
Water? Oh shit.
이거 베럭스 보면 만들고 있건
Could be right. Could be right, honestly.
완성이 됐기 때문에 게이트웨이에서
Better stock up on water.
그 최소한 대비를 좀 해줄 수
Buy
있는
water stocks.
이영호 선수, 김건우 선수가 상당히 좀 힘듭니다. 지금요. 아직까지는요.
Lockheed Martin?
빌드상에서는 힘들지만 그래도 정찰에 성공했다는 점에서 미리 마음의
AI and machine learning? Someone said something the other day about something that they thought was on the rise, and I don't remember what it was though.
어느 정도 이영호 선수도 미니맵상에서 다수 SCB가 나오는 모습으로 어느 승부를 보겠다는 거예요.
Wars? There probably is going to be a lot of wars, yeah, but it's hard to invest in war.
잘 걸렸다. 구현이 형. 3경기 갑시다 이거예요.
Or that's why you're saying Lockheed Martin, maybe. But it's hard to like just make money directly off of it unless you are selling the weapons, you know?
게이트 하나씩밖에 안 나오고요. 다수 SCB, 다수의 말이 동원했습니다. 이거 앞마당에서 방어를 펴야 되나요?
웬만하면은 김건우 선수가 넥서스를 그냥 취소하고 언덕에서
Wars are easy to invest in? How? How do you invest in a war?
아니라면은 뭐 그냥 넥서스를 방패막이로
Just by investing in like weapons companies or something? This is an interesting attack, by the way. He actually kind of almost took out that bunker before it was like high enough. Now the Zealot's in here though. I think the Zealot means this is over, right? Is he gonna still try to keep making the bunker? He's going for it, dudes. He's actually doing really well keeping the Zealot back. Oh, the Zealot lives though, can recharge some shields. You think Flash has this?
나름대로 저 넥서스 왜냐? 사이버가 지금 이제서야 완성되기 때문에 어느 정도 그 넥서스를 방패막이로 조금만 더 있다가 올라와 이런 생각이었거든요. 근데 이영호 바로 과감하게 올라오죠.
앞마당 넥서스 끼어서 뭐 하겠습니까? 자, 볼트 타격까지 아니 프로를 다 잡아버리는가요?
Buy something in the losing country and you make bank? Toilet paper? Oh man. He's got a lot of Marines. That's actually a lot of Marines. Nice turn. I like that turn on the ramp. Getting a factory as well. He's not even focusing on the Nexus. He's like, I'm not taking the Nexus and then going home. I'm going for the kill here. I've got so many Marines that you can't stop me. Where's the, I'm actually legit wondering where the shield battery is. I don't think he expected him to come up the ramp. Otherwise he would have built a battery, I think. Oh, maybe he's not going to go for the kill. Or maybe he can't get the kill.
더 많습니다.
그리고 그 팩토리 만든
Buy puts. I don't know what puts is. Is that a stock trading term? Like short selling or something like that?
이제 파괴하게 되면은 이제 양 선수다 어느 정도 본진 자원만으로 이제 플레이를 하게 될 텐데 프로토스 입장에서 이럴 때 가장
I'm clueless.
부분이 가스가 없어요.
And now he's transitioning out of this into factory and getting a command center.
그러다 보니까 이영호가 추가적으로 멀티를 가져가는지 아니면은 병력 생산을
Invest in GameStop again?
팩토리 유닛으로 타이밍 공격으로 오는지 그것을 알 수 없기 때문에 일단 김건 선수 그 부분이 가장 불안하고 이영호 선수는 일단 안전하게 팩토리를 늘리기보다는
How are you doing, Muno?
커맨드를 가져가면서
Diggity was in chat here earlier as well. Oh wait, I think you saw him here. Yeah. Diggity also streams, by the way, if you're interested in more of us old schoolers.
어차피 김구현 선수가 가스 자원이 없다고 한다면은 테크트리를 올려서 이영호 선수의 공격을 막아주고 뭐
Game's over. I think it probably is. Yeah.
어느 정도 이럴 때는 눈 딱 감고 하나 버리고
I don't know. Flash, could he overextend? Like their supplies are even right now.
선택해서 그냥 지금은 그냥 멀티를 가져가든지 아니면은 병력을
This is interesting. He's waiting for Dragoon range so he can just kill this bunker for free. But I don't. By the time he kills the bunker and counterattacks, it's gonna be too late. I think. Maybe. There's mines out. Oh, there's mines out. Look at this little mine trail leading right into his base. Still hungry. I need more food. Maybe I'll go make another burger real quick. Maybe after this game. Because of that, I could just I toast the buns and then oh, I think he thought there was a mine there, but he didn't know exactly where it was, and he kind of messed up that micro. Oh no, this Vulture is about to kill everything in the world. Every probe is dead now. Snacking on pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, almonds, and cashews. Nice. I actually have some almonds and cashews now. I actually made some. I made some roasted chickpeas snacks, where I boiled them first to cook them, and then I dried them out a bit, and then I like put some oil and spices on them, and they turned out not great, but they were pretty good. So that's what I've been snacking on recently. Except I think they might have been giving me some indigestion. I'm not sure. Spoonful of peanut butter? My favorite modern caster is Diggity. The esports Seige, yeah. When you kind of know that you've lost, but you're going to try and fight it out anyways. Wait, what do almonds have to do with that? Have I watched Saiyan's stuff? No, I haven't. He's a Bravant? That's good. I mean, it's not anything against him, but I haven't watched him. I just don't watch many. I don't watch almost any Starcraft outside of my own streams. I just. So, yeah. Falcon Paladin 5 times a week. Yeah, he's crazy, man. Back in the day, in the old days, me and Diggity used to do probably, I think there was a lot of weeks I did at least 5 casts a week, up to like 30. I would do 5 casts in a day back then, oftentimes. Is he gonna get these mines? No. Well, the mines are dead at least. This is the last ditch. He's gonna try and drag. Yeah, he's like, I gotta drag some mines onto these tanks or I'm dead. It's not working.
김건 선수 입장에서 마음
Yeah, there was a lot of games. There was a lot of games to do back in the day, and we tried to cover all of it.
맞을 준비를 못했어요.
But then we had even though we had several of us doing it, because we had me, Diggity, Clazart, Rise, Cholera, and sometimes a 6th or 7th person
그 공격 올 때
all working together to cover all the tournaments, and we were still all casting a lot of games though.
자, 이 정도면 이용호의 두 번째 경기는 또 이용호의 센스가 앞서 그 말씀하신 대로 병력을 따로 나눠서 탱크는 위쪽으로 뭐 벌쳐놔서 이런 또 간복.
Your eyes have been trained to look for words in thumbnails. I think it's just why people have words in thumbnails, because it's like what people look for.
이후부터는 상대방이 뭘 할지
It's how people react, I think, in general. And like arrows, the red arrow? Such an easy trick. You just put a red arrow and people are like, oh, red arrow? It's pointing towards something I need to pay attention to. Game number 3. Yeah, the Vile Attack account we did a lot of stuff on. John747 account was where Basie put all the Korean games up that we used to cast off of and stuff. You had no patience, so you watched them on John747 first? Nice. Fair enough. Sometimes I had to like hold back because I knew I was going to cast a series, like do a dual cast with Diggity or something like that, and so I'd be like, I can't watch this. I have to wait for it. Yeah, Diggity does a lot of casts for sure, because he streams a couple times a week and does several games each stream, I think. Oh, once a day? Oh, I thought you were doing it like on chunks on different days or something. Alright, I'm gonna go make sure my house isn't burning down again. I'm gonna get maybe another burger, or I might get another protein shake first, I'm not sure. Oh, you're casting games outside of the live casting. Okay. Interesting. Did not know that. If you like Flash's board faces, you should see Zelos. A bugger. I'm gonna go see about having a boyga. A boyga. Either way, I'm gonna get something to put in my belly. I'll be back in a sec. Thank you again, Beer Mouth, for the double Archon purchase. Hot damn. Beer beat. Zealous played through like 2000. He was still playing in like 2006, I think, or something like that. 5 or 6. Yeah, I miss Zealous in his prime too, but that's what I've been doing the last couple years, is going back and watching some of the old greats during their primes back in 2003, 4, 5. So, if you didn't know that, I've been back on YouTube lately as well, doing most of the old games. Although this last month I've been really slacking off. But anyways, food, beer beat.
베럭스 이후에 가스 건물을 먼저 건설하면서 가스러시를 당하지 않으려는 모습입니다.
자, 그리고 확장까지 이제 시도할 생각이 있죠, 김구현. 자, 첫 경기 이영호에게 노출되지 않은 캐리어로 그냥 막 1합에 끝내버렸고요. 3세트. 특히 WCG 이 스타크래프트 워스트레도 마찬가지입니다만 진짜 이 4위의 저주 1년 가거든요. 그렇죠. 4위에서 진짜 아무것도 없이 그냥 고생만 하면은
그런 점에서 볼 때 이번 경기 양 선수 정말 사활을 걸어야 되고, 양 선수 좀 어느 정도 그 초반 빌드 눈치 싸움도 상당히 치열하죠. 프로브가 가스러시 하러 가니까 이용호 선수 입장에서도 프로토스의 생각대로 흘러가지 않게끔 방지 가스를 좀 건설해줬고, 또 그러다 보니까 김건수가 이럴 때 가스를 먼저 건설한 테란을 상대로 게이트 더블 엑서스가 정석이라고 한다면은 김건수는 과감하게 노게이트 더블 엑서스를 선택했고, 그러다 보니까 이영호 선수가 이제는 좀 액션을 좀 취해줄 필요가 있습니다.
그렇습니다. 지금은 본질적으로 들어왔는지 프로브 신경 쓰더라고 나가지를 못해. 상대편 뭐 하는지 파악이 안 됩니다.
남은 SCB 에너지가 없었는데 SCB는 잡아주지 못했고요. 그래도 저렇게 오만 남게끔 만들어주는 프로브의 끈질긴 뚝심 대단하네요.
아무튼 그 프로브 하나로 귀찮게 하면서 최대한 자신이 아주 과감한 빌드, 게이트를 천천히 가져가고 확장을 빨리 가져가는 그 노출되지 않았습니다 아직.
그렇죠. 어느 정도 아직까지도 이영호 선수가 정찰이 늦었기 때문에 게이트 더블 엑서스까지는 어느 정도 예상할 수 있을지언정 노게이트 더블 엑서스는 아직까지도 이영호 선수가 눈치를 채지 못하고 있고요. 하지만 게이트 더블 엑서스라면 질럿이 공격이 왔을 텐데 질럿 공격이 좀 안 왔다는 측면 그런 부분을 보면은 이영호 선수가 캐치할 수도 있습니다. 이영호라면요.
자, SCB 본진 쪽 들어오는 거를 막기는 좀 어렵겠죠? 네.
그래도 그 김고현 선수가 어느 정도 과감한 전략 자체가 선택을 잘했다고 볼 수가 있습니다. 단순히 남들이 다 하는 게이트 더블 엑서스라고 보다는 그냥 과감한 전략 자체가 1경기 때 그런 과감한 전략 자체가 처음부터 시작했기 때문에 김고현이 리드를 할 수가 있었거든요.
그러면 이영호 상대는 그런 작전이 필요합니다.
이번에는 이영호 선수가 무리하지 않네요. 원팩에서 바로 앞마당 커맨드를 가져가주면서 노게이트 더블 상대로 이후에 중후반을 좀 노려보는 듯한 움직임입니다.
그렇죠. 이 맵에서는 거의 이긴 기억밖에 없는 이영호기 때문에 초반에 훅까지만 안 하면 된다. 여유 있게 갑니다. 리스크를 최대한 줄이려고 하고 있어요.
그리고 김고현 선수의
오! 뒤통수!
지금 마지막 벌처 잡은 것도 벌처 잡은 거지만 지금 이 액션 자체는 벌처를 잡지 못해도 김고현 선수에게 좀 칭찬을 해줘야 돼요. 질럿이 넥서스 근처에 있다가 벌처가 오는 타이밍이다 보니까 다리 쪽에서 시간을 끌어주려고 드라곤이 나올 때까지 시간을 끌어주려고 다리 쪽으로 왔었거든요. 그 나온 것 자체도 정말 잘해줬고 거기다가 벌처까지 잡아주다 보니까 김고현 선수 정말 금상첨화였죠.
이제 투질럿, 원드라곤 그리고 풀바나까지 동반합니다. 자, 계속 한번 때릴 생각입니까?
이영호 선수도 어느 정도 그 초반에 빌드 싸움에서 패배를 하고 이후에 벌처도 한기를 잃었기 때문에 이거 만만치 않은 거 이런 생각을 좀 할 거예요.
네, 드라곤이랑 같이 싸우죠,
네.
드라곤이랑.
여기서 한 번 더 피해를
네.
받으면 안 돼요. 특히 벌처는 살려야 됩니다.
벌쳐 죽으면.
벌처는 살려야 마인으로 좀 이득을 좀 볼 수가
네.
있어요.
자, 마리는 이러면 한 방 더 때리면 죽고요.
저 앞서서 벌처를 이제 2기를 잃었는데 이렇게 되면 그만큼 마인 숫자가 줄어드는 거예요. 이영호 선수 입장에서 그만큼 시야 확보가 적어질 수밖에 없습니다.
네, 한 방 또 맞고요. 자, 그러면서 제일 쪽에는 뭐 파일럿 에다나 집어넣은 듯.
야, 재미 많이 보는데요.
계속 되는 지금 러시. 계속 치고 있습니다. 이호가 정신 못 차리게요.
그렇죠. 그리고 김건호 선수가 뭐 유닛을 올인 승부를 펼치면서 계속 재미를 보는 것이 아니라 소수의 유닛으로. 김구현도 다음 카드가 있어요. 네, 다음 카드가 있는데도 이렇게 소수 유닛으로 재미를 보다 보면 다음 카드가 더 위력을 발휘하는 것이고 이영호 선수도 약간 마음이 조급해질 수밖에 없겠죠.
네. 자, 벌초에 흔들리면 안 되고요.
소소하게나마 어느 정도 김구현 선수가 정보전에서도 많이 앞서고 있고 이렇게 어느 정도 그 유닛 간의 서로 간의 교전을 통해서 계속 이득을 김구현 선수가 많이 거두다 보니까 남은 잉여 자원으로 다른 자원을 좀 투자를 하면 될 것 같고요. 이영호 선수 입장에서도 그 센터 지역 쪽에 이제 미니맵상 좀 마인으로 좀 밝혀놔야 좀 안정감 있게 플레이를 좀 해줄 수가 있는데 그래서 이렇게 벌처가 또 움직이는 것인데 이 벌처도 또 잡히게 되었고요.
그러니까 이영호 입장에서는 뭐 어제 신상문도
And
오늘 김교도 그렇고 정말
What a
나하고
miss.
진짜 무지 고생하는 거예요. 생각할 거면 이영호만 딱 놓고 그냥 벽에다가 사진 붙여놓고 이영호 그 때릴 생각만 하는 거 아니겠습니까? 전 프로게이머가 다요 지금. 이영호는 매 경기 바쁜데요.
그렇죠. 뭐 정말 이영호 선수
Korean pros probably have health problems.
10번 하면은 뭐 한두 번 잡으면은 최근 분위기로서는
Maybe.
뭐 정말 잘
I think it's not just the stress, but it's the fact that the Korean pros back in the day they would basically work like 10 to 16 hours a day. Like that. I think more than just stress, it'd be burnout. That would be hard for them to deal with.
퀴즈 뭐 TV
But I don't know.
TV 프로그램 있잖아요. 100대1. 그런데 지금 이영호는 200대1로 전부 이영호만 같은 팀 무정호 박지수 포함을 전부 이영호만 잡으러 가고 있어요. 근데 이영호를 못 잡습니다. 지금 혼자 이영호 하나를요.
3팩 돌이 거기다가 아카데미에서 컴셋까지
But they must have loved it. I don't think you can do something that much if you don't love it.
컴셋으로 한번 확인을 하고 바로 공격
Or
타임
at least enjoy it.
보겠다.
Welcome, Fox McGuffin.
야, 업셋 병력 감춰놨거든요. 그런데 중앙 스캔
그쵸.
때려보니까 아이고 길 막았네. 안 들어갑니다.
네, 그리고 드라곤 숫자를 확인하다 보니까 이영호 선수가 타이밍 공격하기에는 약간
Didn't miss
부담인데
much? Okay.
그렇다면 이영호 선수 선택할 것이 이제 뭐 추가적인 멀티를 가져가는 것이 더 좋아 보이고요.
엔진랑 배에 올리고 있습니다. 그리고 중앙 우측.
It is
없고요.
Flash.
좋아요.
Somehow Flash can
아직까지는 프로토스의 드라곤 숫자에 비해서
win
많이
games
부족하기
that
때문에
might not
이 병력 자체가
be winnable for most people.
이 병력으로 그냥 멀티를 가져가고 다수의 벌처를 활용해서
What time is
프로토스에게
it?
빈지터리를
It's 3 hours.
되면은 프로토스 입장에서 전 병력이 저 미네랄 멀티 쪽으로 공격을 오지 못하게
I wonder if I should make this the last game.
먹지 않고 있습니다. 김구현. 이번에 마인이 한 방은 들어가. 안 들어갔네요.
좀그 이영호 선수의 초반에
Because the last game was series. I guess we could watch like one more game from another series.
계속 벌처 숫자를 많이 잃습니다. 그러다 보니까 이용호 선수가 어느 정도 그 벌처가 부족하다 보니까 계속 벌처를 또 생산해야 되고 약간 그런 부담감이 좀 있습니다.
네.
Unless the power went out.
드라곤 숫자가 줄어지지 않는다는 측면이 이 공격 자체가 굉장히 무서워지는 거예요.
Didn't Jaedong win that whole series though?
좀 굉장히 위기입니다
네.
지금요.
그리고 좀 3센터 가고
Flash
있는데요.
didn't always
그럼
win,
수비 공격이
but he won a lot more than most people.
막을 때가 많다는 얘기입니다.
네, 이거 김건우 선수가
질러 떨굽니까?
For so long too, man.
동시에 허리 라인,
He was so strong for so long.
끌어버리는 거예요.
That's one of the amazing things. Most people have a prime where they're winning for like 2 or 3 years at most.
아, 그래도 김건우 선수도 추가적인 드라곤
A lot of famous players only won for like 1 year.
크게 무리하기보다는 최대한 이득을 보는 코스로. 무리하지
Flash had
않고
so many years
이용호 선수 입장에서
where he was
빠르면 일레나 멀티를 가져갔기 때문에
the best.
어떻게든 버티면은
pretty
좋은 상황을
amazing.
만들어질 수가 있습니다.
네, 더 무리하지 않고 김건우 병력을
And then he had to go and be a dummy jerk.
김 선수 치열하네요. 어느 정도 딱 이득 볼 것만 이득 보고 빼주는 김건우 선수 움직임도 좋고 이용호 선수도 예, 어차피 미네랄 멀티를 가져갔기 때문에 뭐 이 정도 피해는 어느 정도 그
Then he had to go and do it.
다만 하나 아쉬운 부분은
캐리어 또 사실 이용호가 88%의 프로토스 승리를 보이고 있습니다만 김규현은 압도적입니다만 김규현이 질 때 정말 잘 싸우고 진 경기가 많았거든요. 이용호 상대로
Now you gone and done it, Flash.
네, 거기다가 항상 김건우 선수 유리한 상황에서 질질 끌면서 넥서스 3개, 4개, 5개 늘어나고 막 병력
I don't know if you heard about the crypto scandal with Flash, you know. But a lot of people don't like him that much anymore. Flash did nothing wrong. Except for the things that he did wrong. You know, for those.
왜냐 프로토스가 어느 정도 유닛 뽕뽑기를 하고 있기 때문에 이렇게 멀티를 가져가면서 수비적인 액션은 좋지만 이겼기 때도 그렇지만 캐리어를 빨리 확인하는 것이 좋아요.
그렇습니다. 수비를 확장을 하겠다는 건 캐리어 타이밍을 정확히 봤다는 버전이 없거든요. 캐리어 타이밍 보면 그냥 나가는 게 제일이면 나가야 돼요. 자, 마우스샵 돌리면서
A lot of people have different opinions on how bad it was what he did, but the main thing is that the Korean community did not like it at all.
지금 어느 정도 이용호 선수 SCB
So-
생산을 잠시 중단하고 팩토리를 좀 늘려줘야지. 왜냐 프로토스의 캐리어가
Yeah, he was no savior. He's definitely not as bad as savior.
좀 쌓이게 되면은 여기 공격하러 옵니다. 왜? 테란이 추가적인 멀티가 부담스러울 수밖에 없기 때문에 공격 올 수밖에 없어요. 프로토스는요.
네, 저는 이용호의
My third protein shake of the day.
확장기도 끊는 거거든요. 자원 말려버리는
Trying to cram that protein in.
12시 가져가는 것도 알고 있습니다. 이용호. 센터는 4개째.
양 선수 멀티가
I think the thing that people liked the least was the lying. The fact that he lied about everything.
양 끝에서 시작했다고 한다면은 앞마당을 가져가면서 더 가까워졌고.
No one lost anything? What do you mean no one lost anything?
그 말이 뭐냐? 유닛 싸움에서
Did they give their money back for the crypto or something?
빈지털이 그런 것보다도 병력 싸움. 한시 쪽, 센터 쪽, 언덕 쪽에서 딱 한타 싸움이 딱 일어나고 거기서 패한 쪽은 지시. 예, 이렇게 플레이를 하겠다.
Oh, the coin never came out?
네. 자, 이번에는 캐리어를 빨리 받습니다. 그래서 기본 대처를 이렇게 하고 있고요. 곳곳에 터렛 받고 골리앗 뽑고 골리앗 업그레이드하고 있습니다.
버티기로 가나요, 이영호 선수? 터렛.
Yeah, if you don't have remastered,
5시부터 시작해서
or if you have friends that you want to play with you that have Prime,
생각인 것 같은데요.
자, 초반 소규모 교전 이후에 양
get them to get it now.
이제 큰 한판 싸움 준비하고 있습니다. 그 중심
Amazon's been giving away a lot of
유닛을
games recently.
추가적으로 게이트를 늘리고 어느 정도 힘으로 제압하겠다 이런 것이 아니라 어느 정도 그 이용호 선수의 터렛 숫자라든지 그런 부분으로 보면서
I mean, remastered is only $10 anyways, right?
이용호가 수비 모드로 가는구나. 그렇다면
But still.
나는 여기서 공격을 하기보다는 추가적으로 멀티를
Flash would have made Flash coin.
이런 생각을 김용호 선수 좀 생각하는
Flash would have won Flash coin.
그러면서 뭐 9시에 거기 뭐 개수적이니까 더 필요하죠.
이렇게 되면은 양 선수 잠시 소강 상태로 좀 벌어지게 되겠고요.
Oh, was it 15?
이제부터는 좀
No, it's only
업그레이드가
difference.
중요할 텐데 테란의 메카닉이 이제 공일업이 됐고 투하머리를 돌리고 있고 프로토스의 지상군 업그레이드도 업그레이드지만 공중 업그레이드가 상당히 중요합니다.
네.
공중이
24
자, 캐리어
Marines
캐리어가 괜히 싼게 아니거든요. 자원줄도
versus 8 Zealots and 2 Archons.
컨트롤도 잘하고 지상병력과의 비율도 정확하게 유지하는 것이 송병구 캐리어.
It's pretty close, actually. I think the Archons win that.
사이버가 또 돌아가는 모습으로는 공중 위협을 누른 것 같고
The cartoon is 10.
이럴 때면 차라리 실드 업그레이드를 좀 포지에서 실드 업그레이드를 차라리 눌러줘서 캐리어와 지상군 두 유닛에게 좀 효율성을 좀 높여주는 것이 더 좋아 보이네요.
자, 지금 캐리어가 4기입니다. 뭐 6기까지 찍었겠습니다만
아무래도 그 초반부터 시작해서 중반까지 이영호 선수의 벌처가 재미를 보지 못하다 보니까 지금 이영호 선수의 벌처가 움직이는 모습
Even without Zealots, you think?
이 부분은 어느
Now,
정도
Beardmouth could tell me
이영호
if he wants
선수가
something different, but I was thinking I would probably put the Archons behind the Zealots.
잡아서이기도 하지만 김건희 그 전에 병력 컨트롤 잘해줬기 때문이기도 합니다.
네. 저 수비 병력이 엉덩이 분산됐거든요. 이영호는
Both Archons live.
한점 돌파입니다.
It's a bold prediction. I mean, it's not over yet. I think we'll do one more game after this. Even though I thought we were going to finish WCG today, but it looks like we'll already take one more day to finish WCG probably. Oh wait, this is a semi-final. Is this a best of 5? This might be a best of 5. No, I think it's probably just best of 3. Maybe the final is a best of 5. I don't remember. Cartoon SC. I don't own Cartoon in Starcraft.
방금 전에 김건희 선수가 공격했던 부분인데 그 부분이 약점이었는데 그 부분에 다시 또 터렛을 다수 건설하고 있고요. 이영호 선수가요.
자, 캐리어가 2개 더 추가됐고요.
That might be amusing to do Chatcraft in cartoon mode sometimes, but I do not own it. Don't particularly want to give Blizzard money right now. No respectable person would. A lot of respectable people have it. Bold of you and who imply that I'm respectable. Not sure about that one. You can get it for free? I don't have Amazon Prime. Blizzard deserves my money? I don't know about that. You read that on Blizzard. Okay. Yeah. People who don't have the remaster. Wait, what? I'm confused. Are you saying I can get the cartoon without paying them? Learn more. Available now. Buy now. Yeah, it wants me to buy it. $10. Yeah. I don't want to give Blizzard $10 for Starcraft cartoons. I don't think I would use it anyways that much. Oh yeah, well people who don't have the game can get the remaster for free. Yes, and they're not giving Blizzard anymore. True. I thought you meant the cartoon.
숫자월이 업그레이드를 믿고 앞으로 나오고 정면으로 나오고 있어요.
제가 잘못 말씀드렸는데 이영호 선수의 탱크가 숫자가 좀 약간 부족했었고 추가적으로 이제 병력도 왔기 때문에 쭉쭉 밀고 나가는 것이고.
Protein shake. This one's actually not the best. Not the best protein shake. That's okay. It's decent.
숫자가 많이 적다 보니까 지금 이제서야 빈지터리로 들어가는 모습인데 이게 아무래도
You know what the pro strat is? Put a banana in the blender with your protein shake.
좀 강합니다.
자, 대신 빈집을 갔으면 빈집 제대로 털어야 되는데 다수의 병력이 오고 있어요. 소수의 병력이 공격을 하고 이러면 빈집이 아니거든요, 저게요.
그렇죠. 어쩔 수 없는 선택으로 빈집터리를 들어가게 되면 이영호 선수가 이 짧은 동선을 통해서 센터 쪽에서 바로 자신의 앞마당으로 수비를 해주게 되는 것인데.
Just like with Flash, it's about the scandals, but it's also about the way they dealt with the scandals. How they didn't really even seem to feel bad about the crappy things that they had done. They gave a really crappy apology. They didn't really get rid of anyone that was responsible. They didn't really put in any effort to show that they were changing their policies. They just waited around and sucked their thumbs until they got bought. We'll see if Microsoft owning Blizzard Activision could change anything, but it's not just the scandals, it's also that Activision has just turned Blizzard into a money-grubbing company rather than a good game company. So those Dragoons are dead, but the carriers can fly away. Flash has a lot of stuff. This is a good attack here, but I don't think these Dragoons are getting out alive.
컴셋으로 볼 거 다 보면서 다템 격파. 미들 가운데 캐리어밖에 없습니다. 그런데 캐리어는 자원줄이 뒷받침돼야 되거든요. 순식간에 3군데가 깨졌어요.
이런 구도로 가게 되면은 프로토스가 많이 힘듭니다. 캐리어가 공중으로 뭐 언덕을 무시하고 공중으로 지나다니기 때문에 뭐 바로바로 좀 공격을
If anything proved it, it was Diablo Immortal. The way that Diablo Immortal is set up is just a money grab. It's pretty pretty lame.
이 구도 자체가 프로토스가 굉장히 힘든 구도입니다.
자, 하이템플러도 사이언 쓴 다음에 막타 칠.
Who knows? Maybe Blizzard can redeem themselves.
아, 추대. 여기서 이렇게 HP를 긁어.
Interesting Psystorms.
막타를 치는 거죠.
이럴 때도 여기서
I think he might have been just hoping to. Oh, that was a good Psystorm. I think he might have just been hoping to burn the storms and then make Archons. But the Templar didn't get away. They made 100 million in 1 month. Damn. That probably paid for the entire development. Don't you guys have phones? I don't even mind Diablo being a mobile game. I actually played it for a minute on my phone and it was enjoyable. It was really well made. I actually have some comparison because I played a different game that was like a Diablo clone as well, and it just wasn't quite as intuitive or like well done. Wasn't as good to play. So Diablo Immortal was a pretty good game to play on the phone, to be honest. But the ridiculous pace structure they put in is just ridiculous. Yeah, I think Cal's goner here. Now this is the semi-final. I don't know if this is a best of 5. I think it's a best of 3. So I think if Cal is out, then he's out. But this is WCG Korea, so he could still get 3rd place, and the 3rd place player still goes to WCG Grand Global Finals, and so he could still actually do well in that if he gets 3rd. But then he's gonna have to face off against whoever the loser of the other semifinal is for 3rd, if that's how this turns out. Yeah, I mean, just look at the minimap and you can tell that, like, you know, Flash just has too much map control, and his army has been more significant for a while now. Yeah, you're right. I mean, once you GG and leave the game, there's no way of winning, right? So if there's any chance of winning, you might as well stay in. Maybe he stops paying attention for a second, and he's got carriers too. Like, you should never leave when you have a group of carriers, I think. Carriers can really just accomplish so much. Because he lost some of his armies and stuff while he was, and bases, I guess, while he was transitioning to getting more of all these carriers. So. And he still has a little bit of mining to replace interceptors. Yeah, Flash is on the left and Cal is on the right. So you're right. Cal is 60 supply behind right now. But you know, if he could get like some Dragoons in there and kill a few Goliaths and finish off the rest of the Goliaths, and then the carriers can kill the tanks, like, you know, there's a possibility. There's a slim chance. I don't really mind people GGing late, honestly. Especially, people make fun of the Fantasy GG timing, right? But I've seen Fantasy come back from games that he should have GG'd from and actually win them. It doesn't happen very often, but you know, if he late GG's 100 games and he wins 1 or 2 of them, that's worth it. It's 2 games he wouldn't have won if he was overly resigned to leaving games that he was too far behind, you know? The thing about having a much smaller army is that it's not great. Excellent observation. Yeah, I mean, once you're not mining, well, again, he's got carriers. Carriers just win. Sometimes. I don't think I can think of a situation with Cal necessarily, but I could think of at least 1 or 2 situations where Protoss was like losing. Like I think Stork. We were watching a game not that long ago where Stork was like losing pretty badly, but he just had carriers and he just forced it with carriers and just somehow made it work because they're so strong. Especially if you're like avoiding the Goliaths and you're trading bases or whatever. Now he's losing carriers though. But he killed off bottom left. He was almost taking out those Goliaths, you know, it's theoretically. He's already got a bunch of interceptors.
자원줄 끊어야 되고요.
이렇게 되면은 이영호
근데 이영호는 3시에 돌아가고 7시에 돌아가요.
이영호 선수 그래도 골리앗이 너무 많이 남아 있네요.
네, 김구현 미네랄 적
Was it ever a thing to exhaust your opponent? I think so. I can't say for sure if that was a strategy with Korean players. I know that's something that a lot of foreign players have talked about though. People talk about it in general. Sometimes it's not necessarily to exhaust your opponent, but sometimes people will, well, yeah, like, they won't leave the game because they're mentally preparing for the next game. You know, especially if you're tilted because you lost the game, you might need to spend some time, like, just breathing and letting it go, right? And if you don't GG, you can kind of let yourself chill out a bit, maybe. The exhaustion thing I don't think is a big deal. These guys play, like I said, you know, if Flash was preparing for a tournament, he would play 14 hours a day. So making him play an extra 15 minutes, I don't think is going to have a significant effect in even a best of 5. You know, maybe in best of 9s or something like that, it might have a problem. But back in the day when they're all teenagers and stuff, I don't think tiring out your opponent would be much of a strategy. Well, that was unexpected. I thought Cal was going to turn that one around. Alright, let's do one more game. Alright, so that was a best of 3. So the other semifinal is Jaedong versus Effort. Ooh, we got a ZVZ. A Zerg v Zerg. You want a piece of meat, boy? This is gonna be a short game, though. Maybe we should do 2 games. I don't know. The classic Cal 100 supply down comeback. Let me count all the times that happened versus Flash. How can it be a classic if you've never heard of it? Maybe someone just, you know, I'm just not a true fan. Maybe if someone just didn't follow Starcraft that close, you know. I'm sure there's classic baseball players that I've never heard of, that they'd be considered classics.
그런 부분으로 볼 때 일단 뭐
Do your own research.
이재동 선수보다는 더 클 것이라는 생각이 좀 들고요. 양 선수 상대 전적에서는 이제 6대 4로 이재동 선수가 앞서고 있습니다.
Canada Hearts Jaedong.
이재동 선수 팬분이 한분 오셨고요.
Nice.
그리고 이 두 선수가 이제 캐스파 랭킹 2위와 3위의 대결이기도 한데요. 이재동 선수가 2위, 김정호 선수가 3위. 그리고 이제 종족별 저그 라인에서도 이재동 선수가 1위, 김정호 선수가 2위이기 때문에 정말 양 선수 저그 김정호 선수 입장에서는 이재동 선수를 좀
What is that? Brown?
것 같습니다.
It's a brown color, right?
이영호가 정명으로 하루
That says
종일
brown.
제압했고요. 토스
Browser.
김태경이 김건에게 뭐 힘든 모습하고 밀렸고 이제 적은 최강대전 물론
I ended up watching a crazy person on YouTube the other day for a minute because I was looking up.
실력도 실력이지만 그동안 쌓아온
I was curious about VPNs and private internet privacy stuff. I was looking up some YouTube videos and I like clicked on this one that was like, learn how to make sure your connection is secure or something like that. And then this guy like started off by saying, oh, you need to do blah blah blah, and then he just started ranting, and I was like, oh, this is one of these guys. Okay, he was ranting about all kinds of crazy conspiracy stuff.
12드론 스포닝 풀을 선택을 했네요.
그렇습니다. 빌드가 나뉘기 시작했어요.
And he had a lot of views too. Means a lot of people were into his craziness.
두 선수기 때문에 정말 미세하게나마 그 컨트롤, 정말 저글링 한두 기를 만약에 컨트롤 미스하게 되면 거기서 좀 승패가 갈리는 그 차이가 드론 한 기 차이로 만들고 그 드론 한 기 차이가 스콜지 두 기로 만들고.
Like what? I don't even remember.
그것 때문에 패하는 그런 상황도 만들 수가 있기 때문에 양 선수 드론 한 기, 저글링 한 기.
I can't even do it justice.
그 혼혈을 다해서 컨트롤 해줘야 됩니다.
이재동은 데뷔 때부터 지금까지 사실 저그 대 저그전이 뭐 가장 빛나는 선수였고.
When are you finishing up? Pretty soon.
세제 경기를 통해서 저그전 뭐 진짜 계속 밀리고 있다.
You want me to pass it off to you?
그렇죠. 2010년에 저그전이 이제 60%대인 김정우 선수인데 일단 여기서 뭐 이재동 선수,
What you gonna be playing, Diggity?
이재동 선수 상대로 승리를 거두게 되면은 워낙 이재동 선수가 저그전에서 승률 70%가 넘기 때문에 좋은 저그전 자신감 회복할 수 있는 좋은 기회라고 생각합니다.
네. 승리하면 세상에서 가장 그 평화로운 편안한 결승전 하게 되고요. 패하게 되면 세상에서 가장 불편한, 가장 불안한 3사회전 하게 됩니다. 1년
We're gonna do this game and one more game, but this is a short ZVZ, so after this game I'm gonna end.
네, 일단은 이재동 선수가 앞마당의 처리를 가져간 모습을 김정우 선수가 일단 확인을 했고, 그러면서
You made an arc mod? Nice.
뭐 저글링 스피드업을 통해서 어느 정도 그 이득을 좀 취하겠다 이런 생각이고요. 그래도 이재동 선수가
It's epic. What does your arc mod do?
확인하고 드론을 한 기 더 생산하고 그러고 나서 저글링을 눌러줬어요. 네, 처음부터 바로 6기를 생산한 것이 아니라 본진에서 라바 3기를 모아서 드론 한 기를 누르고 그리고 저글링 4기를 생산했던.
Cut away if it's 1-1.
김정우의 저글링은 두 군데 나뉘었습니다. 아래쪽에서 위로 올라가는 저글링이 있고요. 중앙 쪽에 배치된 저글링이 있어요.
일단은 이재동 선수가
I'm tired. I've already been streaming 3.5 hours, which I know is not like a long time for most streamers, but usually I do only do about 3 to 3.5 hours. Effort coming in. He's like not even going for the hatchery that much because I think he knows that like the hatchery is bait anyways and he doesn't want to get his Zerglings caught. Like he just did, like got one. Okay, he lost one. Ooh, effort with the sunken. He made a banhammer. You hammer someone in the face and they get banned from the server.
지금 가스 보유량에서 앞서고 있는 부분은 앞마당 가스 제치까지 빨리 앞서면서 수비적이고 포지션을 취하면서 동시에 공중을 제압할 수 있는 그런 판을 만들 수가 있는 것이고요. 콤보로 다수의 저글링과 함께 그 공중까지. 야, 이렇게. 근데 이번에는 또 김정우 선수가 압박을 시작합니다. 근데 김정우 선수가 앞마당에 성큰 콜로니를.
This is 2010. Effort. I've said this before, but I'll say it again in case people are not familiar. Effort, like Jaedong was absolutely dominant in ZVZ. I always call it JVZ because he was so dominant in it. He just almost never lost. At one point he had almost 90% win rate in the matchup. But Effort was one of the few people to ever take a series off of him. And I won't say if it's this series or not, but he did take a best of series off of Jaedong in ZVZ at one point. He's the only one of only, I think, 2 players to ever do that. Maybe 3, but almost no one was ever able to do that. I say ever, I mean like, you know, in his prime. In the JVZ era. Are they gonna have a trade? They both have Sunkens, actually. Jaedong has more Lings, I think. Jaedong's attacking the hatchery. Effort is not. Wait, Jaedong just has more Lings. He's going for the drones, though. Oh, so he killed the hatchery. Interesting. And Jaedong defends and attacks. Now he's going to have to... Now, this could be a problem. If he actually goes in here and he loses all these Lings, the sunken colony is pretty big there. But Jadon kept his natural hatcher. Mutas? He got Spire during all this? He got Mutas during that. Oh my god. Okay, well. How did he get more Lings and Mutas? That was crazy. Alright, this is my last game. Last one. And then we find out if the Archons, how strong 2 Archons are against mass Marines. Dong was playing chess, Everett was playing checkers. Actually, checkers, you know, if you're playing checkers, you might be able to, like, do a skip and, like, go pawn, rook, queen, like you could probably, in some ways, because you can do multiple moves with checkers, if you chain them, playing checkers might be better. Because chess, you can only move one piece at a time, right? It's a big brain right there. Bet you didn't think about that, did you?
경기 시작됐습니다. 먼저 이재동 선수의 시작입니다. 이거 제가 노란색 한 경기만 더 이기면 작년에 이어서 다시 한번
Effort was playing checkers and Jadon was playing Starcraft. You can only go in one direction? I thought you can go backwards in checkers, can't you? If you're doing a skip move, can't you like jump backwards and go all around the map? I haven't played checkers in like 30 years. Only after reaching the end and getting a king? Oh, okay. Well, still. That would be an interesting experiment, actually. That would be an interesting experiment. I guess if you're playing chess against a checkers player, you could just make sure you could make sure that your pieces are not set up in a way that they could do multiple jumps, right? When you take an opponent's piece, you can go backwards. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Because there's a classic thing where people are playing checkers and one person goes and bounces around the map and takes the whole board, right? And that's like a joke that happens in a lot of TV shows.
그렇죠. 특히나 이재동 선수 같은 경우에는 정말 빌드에서 이번에도 앞마당의 처리를 과감하게 가져가는 여기서 김정은 선수도 근데 스포닝풀 김정은 선수는
Yeah, there's probably different rules.
예. 전판과 동일한
Rules of checkers.
거기다가 오버로드 정찰까지
Like, it might be more than 30 years, honestly.
이렇게 되면 이재동 선수 1경기와 마찬가지로
It's been so long since I played checkers.
분명 그래도 이러면 뭐 선공이 됐건 뭐가 됐든
It's not necessarily a bad game, though, actually. A piece can only move one space sideways, forward, or diagonally towards the opposing home space. Wait, you can move sideways? I thought checkers was only diagonal for some reason. It cannot move backwards towards home space, except kings. Official checkers rules. Who knows if this is actually official or not? Okay, wait, I gotta get the colors from here again. Alright, they didn't switch colors. They didn't switch colors. But effort changed from brown to red. So I just have to delete the B. Look at that. Efficient. You must always move your checker diagonally forward. Yeah, Google was wrong. You can't move left and right and forward. You can move diagonal. It's always on the diagonals. Move your checker one space diagonally. Wait, to an open adjacent square, or jump one more checkers diagonally to an open square adjacent to the checker you jump. I didn't know you could move to an adjacent square. I thought you only had to move diagonally. Did I not even play checkers right when I was a kid? My world is a lie.
정말 잘 막습니다. 물론 뭐 수비 병력이 월등히 많긴 많습니다만 못 들어가면 그냥 빠지는 게 낫습니다.
네, 거의 뭐 낙타가 바늘 구멍 찾기 그 노래하듯이 계속 지금 빈틈을 찾고 있는데 이정훈 선수 빈틈이 안 보여요.
I thought it was only diagonal, yeah, but I just saw two different sources that said adjacent.
푸시 주고 드론 생산하고 성 콜로니 건설이 아니라 김정훈은 확실히 저글링으로 끝내겠다. 저글링 승부를 보겠다라는 것이
Is
김정훈
this a video of
생각이고,
checkers?
이재동 선수도 어느 정도 눈치채고 저글링 생산 추가적으로 해주고 있고요.
Drunk Magnus Carlsen
잘 잡고 있습니다. 이재동.
takes over a lost position.
김정훈.
That's great.
하는 것도 아니고요.
He's like, oh, hold on a second, let me just real quick, just win this game real quick. Oh, I got it covered. He just like knows what to do, man. This is crazy. He must be playing against a computer. No, he's playing against a dude. The dude's playing hell fast though.
네, 그럼 앞경기랑 거의 유사합니다.
이렇게 되면은
또 드론 수비하려고
Wow.
하고요.
This is an impressive video, dude.
이재동 달려들죠. 자, 썬크 끼고 싸워서 이재동이 손해를 보게 만들어야 돼요. 썬크 끼고 싸워서 이재동이
Anyway, ZVZ.
김정훈.
Effort has this. That sunken colony is worth a lot, though. Oh, it does goes down, but it did its job. He just like jumps on and corners this guy. That's great. This chick is just like checking her phone while he wins the game. I wish I was more into chess, but I am. But you're a video of checkers. All right, Chatcraft is closing up at the end of this game. Remember. I think that Effort might actually be ahead. Cause Jaedong lost a lot of links that sunken, right? Oh, he's scourging overlords. World Chess Olympiad? Is that like a youth thing, or is that like a adult thing? It makes me think of Science Olympiad, which is a youth science competition. Okay, well he just lost that battle. Oh, Effort is actually... Well, let's see. Effort has more supply, but he's supply blocked.
그렇습니다. 계속 병력이 안 나와요. 이재동은 안정적인 생산, 뭐 숫자는 비슷하겠습니다만.
Who has... Do they both have Spire? It's countries competing. Oh, okay. Effort supplies and drones. That's okay though. If your supplies and drones, you can get your army up a lot quicker at ZVZ, I think. Depending on how many it is. Because he's got 2 hatcheries, so he's got the larva. Yeah, Effort has mutas. He needs to save these drones though. Lings are going ham on them. I don't think he got a... Maybe he got 1 drone? Having the mutas is strong. Does Jaedong have any... Okay, Jaedong has his own mutas now. I think Jaedong has less mutas? Oh, look at this attack. Oh, he can't take free damage. Okay, they're trading now. Going with the Zerglings at the same time is huge. Okay, he didn't lose. I don't think he lost any drones though. Jaedong did not lose any drones. So even though they're not mining for a bit, that's pretty strong to save all those drones in that attack. Oh, maybe he's gonna lose one. Nope, he got that link. Okay. Ooh. Scourge coming in. This is 2010, so he can micro perfectly against Scourge though. And now Effort has less mutas somehow. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, he didn't micro perfectly there, but Effort didn't actually attack with his Scourge, so it was okay. Oh, he's coming in with the mutas. Effort and Jadong, your favorite players? Who are you rooting for then? Effort's really great, man. I don't think I mean, he didn't win as much, but that's probably why. But I was gonna say, like, he probably also he probably didn't get as much credence as as much. I don't know what I'm trying to say. People, as much respect, maybe. Oh no! Jadong Snuckling's in! He killed 2 drones! That's huge. I think Cicero might be a... Zerg fan. Queen is my favorite player. But I'm not a race-specific rooter. Queen and then maybe Stork. Uh-oh. Minions? Buying a pylon? It's treason. What is this? Minions buying zealots? He just doesn't want the Terran to win, I guess. But it's easier to invest in the Protoss than the Zerg right now, I think. The Zergs don't stand much of a chance against the Archons, huh? Bruh. He's not playing Zerg, he's playing anti-Terran. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
네, 유니카운트 3배입니다. 조합과 상관없습니다, 지금요. 무관하죠. 적은데 적은데 뻔하지 않습니까? 썬큰으로 버틸 때 김정은 뭔가 힘을 좀 내는 듯 했습니다만.
I was looking at people to raid over here, and Artosis is in a 1 hour, 10-minute TVT right now, by the way. To get a Torah or not? Versus 2 Archons? Torah probably beats 2 Archons, just by hit points alone, actually. The armor doesn't matter, but 800 hit points is a lot. Yeah, Artosis has 1 hour TVT for sale. Oh man, there's the Jeege. Pause, 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 pause. There we go. Alright. We'll do one more Chatcraft. Where is it? I gotta reposition this. There we go. Alright, let's set this up with 3 races this time, although there's only 2 Zerglings. But I'm not gonna bother repositioning everything. We're just gonna do normal stuff here. So we got 12 zealots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 2 Archons. I'm gonna put 1 on each side. Just to make it kind of like a smiley face, like a zealot smiley face there. Kind of, well, it's not really smiley, is it? But it's a face, sort of. 31 Marines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. Let's do a group of 5. And we can do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Does that work? Okay. And then we will do 1 more Marine. It's 31. And we got our 2 Zerglings here. Are we missing anything here? Just the 2 Archons? No extra Dragoons or anything like that? Zealots and Archons win if no micro? Probably. There's no micro in Chatcraft. So 6 armor is still pretty good. I mean, I guess, well, it's not gonna take any damage from the Marines, Actually, Tarask, like, if it was down here, might win, because then, like, the Zealots would kill the Marines, and the Marines would kill some Zealots, and then the Tarask would just face what was left over or something. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna save the map here, though. Where's the map folder? Here we go. August 3rd. Chatcraft 2. Save the map. Assuming there's no last minute purchases. And let me load it up into the client. Is Diggity on yet? Diggity, if you're gonna load up. Should we wait for you? Do we need to wait a minute for Diggity? When it was 8 plus 2, it was a lot closer. A lot closer than what? I mean, okay. All right. And Chatcraft battle. Wait, what? There's more links? Oh, you're right. You're right. Fine, there's more Zerglings. You're right. I was thinking 2 Zerglings, but it's 2 sets of Zerglings. My bad. All right, we'll add 2 extra Zerglings on here. Might make the difference. Now in this one, yeah, when there's 230 Zerglings, the 1 Zergling doesn't make too much of a difference. Okay. I like that smile. I still like the smiley face. The Protoss smiley face with the 2 eyeballs. The 2 Archon eyeballs. Like big googly eyes. Big bright glowing googly eyes and a nice flat mouth going on here. Got our 4 Zerglings. We got our 31 Marines. I mean, I think the Marines would have a hard time with just this many Zealots alone, to be honest. So I think that's probably what you meant, right? That it'd be closer when it was just 8 Zealots, but now that there's extra Zealots, it's like looking kind of bad for the Terran. Where else was there a miscount? I don't think there was, but Minions claimed that I had one Zergling too few in the giant Chatcraft earlier. He could be right, but what if they have stim and range? I don't know about that. I don't think the AI uses stim. Anyways. All right, let's get this rolling. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they're off. Let's keep an eye on how many kills these Archons get. This one's already roasting the Zergling. They're going in on the Marines. There's a lot of Marines left, though. They're going to focus down. One of the Archons got focused down. Is it enough? The other Archon ends up with 5 kills and a bunch of extra side damage. We're going to get a Protoss win, a rare Protoss victory. Beardmouth and Minions. Oh my god. Beardmouth taking the win with 2,400 minerals spent. And of course, the 2 times 775 bits as well. Thank you again for the support. With the 2 Archons bringing in the pain to secure the Protoss victory. Well played. We got the Protoss bringing up the rear at 55 wins now, but hey, at least it's a matching number, you know, right? So 5-5, and then it'll go to 5-6, which is isn't 5-6 a significant number? I'm not sure. What am I thinking of? What's 2 to the... I'm thinking of 64 for some reason. What's 56? I don't know what 56 is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyways, thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for joining me for the... I think that was the biggest Chatcraft of all time. We had the entire freaking map filled. And yeah, we're going to send you over to Diggity in a second. For sure. He's going to be casting some Hasu League. It says BSL and Hasu League. So we got some awesome stuff going on. So enjoy some Diggity action. some more StarCraft tournaments. And I will catch y'all next time. We're gonna finish up. We got the finals of WCG Korea. I mean, obviously you could go watch it yourself, but we got the finals for WCG Korea and the third place match. We'll watch next time, and then we'll move on to something else. Maybe we'll do another Team Leagues series or something like that. But anyway, thanks for coming. Oh, I forgot to see Cacho111222 followed as well a little while ago. So thank you for that. Anyways, let's go watch some Diggity, and I'm gonna catch him for a minute, and I'm probably gonna rest. I may end up playing some games myself in a bit to cool off. Anyways, take care, everybody. Hope you're all have a good rest of your week, and thanks for watching. GG.